What's up, J-Fam? What's up, Baldman? Dude, Moist Critical put out a video, and in the time that he's put out a video, so much more has happened, and I've been kind of watching this unfold, and it's like genuinely got me laying on my tum-tum and kicking my feet up in the air. I'm like, this is gonna be so much fun to cover tonight. You have no idea. Well, he put out a Google Doc to follow up because people have been lying, and it's just been like messy, dumb shit, and it's so interesting. This drama has no right to be as entertaining as it is. People are lying for no reason. People are doing dumb shit for no reason, and it's so clear that there's been some miscommunications. Like I'm so excited to go over this. This is genuinely not clickbait. This is probably what I've been most excited about covering to start the year off here. Welcome. That is indeed my brother. Welcome. You just know it's gonna be goated when Quinty goes live. So yes, sir. Oh, enjoy your din. Hurry up! I just gotta get everything set up here. Dude, if you start copy pasting, you're gonna get muted. Oh, let me turn that music back up. Hope you guys are having a good one so far today. I'm very excited. Also, welcome in, Jabroni Baloney. What's up, Heretic? Oh, I need to give you perms, Heretic. You're up there too, Heretic. Jabroni, what are you on? Gonna visit LA this weekend and evade a killer snowstorm on the East Coast? Hell yeah. Good thinking. Honestly, yeah, I see it. We're two white dudes with glasses and hair that you kind of comb up. All right. Welcome to stream. I honestly don't have a good way to like advertise this one. I couldn't think of a good thumbnail, so we're probably gonna have a small group today, which I am a-okay with. I'm doing this for the love of the game today. Welcome. We have some very interesting online creator drama to go over that centers around a very fun game, Marvel Rivals. You might notice that I am a bit giddy, and there's good reason for that. The Milkman returns. This is drama to milk. So genuinely, I was saying this earlier. This is probably probably the most entertaining drama of the year so far. I know it's very small. We've only been in here for 20 days, but this is just everywhere. It's so fucking messy. It's filled with a bunch of people who are just not willing to go through apologies in a useful way, dare I say a bit of narcissism, and just overall a complete shit show. And I am really excited to go over it. Is what we talked about earlier. Yes, it is in the Discord. Speaking of, if you're new, 18 and older, because we don't want kids running amok, and you want to join the Discord, play video games, watch me play Tarkov or something, join the Discord. If there's any mods in chat, send in a link. We have so much to go over. I think we're going to choose, I'm going to go over and cover his video too. There's a lot to get out of the way. I probably don't want to spoil too much. I want to go over the majority of what's gone on. If you've seen Moist Critical's video, you'll be equipped decently. I might highlight some clips that he didn't cover, so just kind of putting that out ahead of it. So thank you. Yeah, throw that list. So that's the link for the Discord. So to get things started off, might as well just jump into it. There recently was a tournament for Marvel Rivals. It was a $40,000 tournament, and it was a creator tournament. Now, some drama came out of that, and that surrounded a person, a creator by the name of Kingsman. Now, to my knowledge, prior to all this, they had like 30,000 subs on YouTube or close to it. They're now getting close to 100K due to all the drama and all the support that they've been receiving. And let's jump over to this. And this, oh, there we go. And this support and drama all surrounds Twitch streamer kicked out of $40,000 Marvel Rivals tournament for telling teammate to switch off Black Widow. Tale as old as time. He's at 100K now? That's hilarious. Tale as old as time, asking the Widow player to switch off. If you ever played Overwatch, I, unfortunately, myself, was a Widow main. I did play Hit Scan, I played Tracer, I played McCree, I played Soldier 76. I was willing to swap. Matter of fact, I had a secondary account that I only played Widow on to practice it to get better. That's tangential, doesn't really matter for this. But to give a bit of additional context, first off, let's watch the clip that is linked in this livestream fail post. That would be here. There we go. This is Kingsman's point of view here. Oh, sorry. Let me up the quality here real quick if I can. Okay, it is.
Okay, guys. Taste and point proven right now. Do you understand?
Okay. So, case in point proven. Just give you a little bit of extra here. You can see that Magic here is sitting at 18 kills, 2 deaths, and 1 assist. You know, this Zazza stack right here is the other DPS, the other person that's supposed to be doing damage, eliminating people, is at 0 eliminations, 5 deaths, and 0 assists. This is going to be important later. I'm going to point this out a bit later too. But if in case you haven't played Marvel Rivals, it is almost being we have evidence of it, but nigh impossible, incredibly difficult to get to a point where you have 0 kills or assists on a DPS main. Like, if you just hit a champion, from my knowledge from playing the game and stuff, if you just hit if you hit a hero, you do any sort of damage to them and they die, usually that counts as a kill for you if you, really helped. If you assisted in any way of like healing a teammate or just like kind of being in the general area or just like getting a little bit of damage, you get an assist. To get 0 on both and die 5 times is honestly, to some degree, impressively bad. Like, holy shit, that's kind of nuts. And this, excuse me. And Kingsman here, sitting at 18-2, they're talking about right now, they were asking Zazza here to swap off of Widow, as you saw in the title. And now we'll just hear the rest of the team talking here.
Understand?
No, well, you've been making
Get
me play
him!
shit. Of course I'm gonna
How
play.
do you not see the problem right now?
Wait, first of all, it's that ass Kingsman, like, shut the fuck up.
Okay, bro.
You're doing too much.
Lucy's not even on Invis. Second of all, you're getting value because
No. She shouldn't be dead.
Yes.
I'm getting value because I'm 1v6ing.
Hope isn't peeling for you, bro. Yes, Zazza is 0-5, but we won the point, bro. Why? Because they were hard. Like, 4 people are dying here. That means 4 of their util, 4 of their resources are all spent on Zazza.
So you just wave those jacket
And the
hands of
supports.
yours around and
Sorry, just really quick. He's got a throwing it back, Steve, for a following.
Because they don't care about anything else. Like,
That's not why it's
As well
happening.
as Lucy's letting strap pull and going on Invis, and then they kind of split, but we still.
So, I mean, they were like, well, thankfully, thankfully the Widow is taking all of the aggro and they're using everything to kill the Widow over and over. So that's why you get to like pop out and go off. Not how that works, but I digress. So this is kind of like, this is the ground zero. This is where a lot of this stuff ended up starting to come out, and we end up getting a lot more info. So this 40,000, excuse me, let's not jump ahead of ourselves too much here. So Kingsman, as well as, and the team captain for his team here, Cece, I'm going to reword this, make this better for you guys. The Steve throwing it back is crazy, it is. So this is a $40,000 Marvel Rivals content creator tournament. There's a bunch of content creators, like that was the whole pull of it, bring them in. Usually a tournament like this is to connect content creators to each other, make content together in lieu of being in a tournament together. And they also included this $40,000 prize pool. Now, to get this out of the way now, that ends up equating to, if you get first place, each player gets about $3,000. Kingsman is a phenomenal player, has literally been first, top 500, is an insanely talented player. And the team captain, Cece, another big content creator, she does, of course, Marvel Rivals content. She was tasked with drafting the different players for her team, and she ended up pulling Kingsman in. Very early on, though, Kingsman starts kind of talking about... Oh, to get ahead of myself here. And I'm going to be using Kingsman's video here, talking about stuff. Yep, he's passed 100,000 subs now. He ends up talking with his team, and he's trying to evaluate strategies because he wants to win the tournament. He wants to win the money. He wants money. He's a broke college student. That's his own testimony about it. And so it would mean a lot to him that they take it very seriously. And he's like that right out the gate. And I'm going to play that towards the beginning here to show you guys as well.
Got scrims.
Oh my god, yeah, I do have scrims.
Okay, she just totally forgot that we had scrims. Okay, we're all here. Now, is Spencer's team here? Talking to the is a sub, right? We don't need to. Comes the practice.
I mean, that was like, respawn felt a little bit unfair.
So I'm saying we gotta get anybody. Who's the best players in the chat? Come and fight me.
Hold on, Clips. Greg Albert has made a lobby, and it's him and Clips in it, bro. And then Kaiji is streaming.
Go.
Hold on here. There is a... Oh, also, should include this too. Let me just start it from the beginning here. So this is, like I said, the Creator Cup tournament. This is like all the people that are being a part of it. And he says some stuff at the beginning too that will be important again later.
Prize of $40,000, sponsored by NetEase, and I was removed from it. Now,
I know this is not my typical style of videos, but for this video, I just need to show exactly what happened and how absolutely insane what actually happened is. And I am prefacing this video, do not harass anybody you see in this video. If you go to their stream and you harass them or hate or say anything to any of them, I will ban you from my stream. Do not do that. I've been saying this throughout the entirety since the start of the tournament, and I will continue to say so. I'm starting this video with what happened yesterday so you guys can see it from the average perspective of a viewer coming into my stream at that time, from someone who hasn't seen any of the previous days. I'm also going to show the drafting day, and if you want to see the first scrimmage day as well, go take a look at all the VODs. They are currently up on my Twitch channel.
So I wouldn't say that those words are minced. It sounds pretty clear. Don't go after or harass anybody. It'll be relevant later.
If you want to see the full thing for the video.
I don't know if it's
Yo,
fenced.
DC, can we like full tryhard for these scrims? Like Giga tryhard, treat it like it's like the real tournament, please? Because we need to
I
like,
always do.
no, I mean like hard comm and shit. Like I want to focus like, I need to win this shit. Can we do that, please?
Yeah, I got you.
Full tryhard. Here is the
Hold on.
video.
I don't know if it's
Yo.
fenced.
DC, can we like full tryhard?
So the person you're hearing, I think it's Lucy or Lucy or something like that. This apparently has been Kingsman's duo for quite some time, like before this tournament happened. And she is going to be relevant again later. She ends up being a part of the team. And she kind of completely switches up on Kingsman, which is just kind of another notable part of this. But you can hear him here, hey, we need to take this seriously. $40,000 tournament. That's really important. I want to win it. Pretty easy, understandable thing.
It's time, you know, because she's... Alright, bet.
Yeah, we just need practice because
The hell is my Nuzlocke password?
I low-key think Puffer is also busy tomorrow.
I'm gonna
Oh,
show.
where did you-
So this is one of the games that they're playing where they're chatting about team comp and stuff. Now TLDR, Overwatch or Marvel Rivals like this, a lot of it you can get away with playing a character that is not great in a matchup if you're very skilled with them. Okay, like you know someone spamming Widow like myself, or like in Overwatch, or you know being a one trick of any character like Doomfist. I'm sure you guys have seen clips and stuff. You can get away with getting pretty far, especially in like public lobbies, things like that. In a tournament, if you're familiar with Overwatch and like the GOAT strategy, you're going to hear Kingsman bringing up that, hey, the most recent really big tournament that happened, there was a lineup for teams where it was going 3 supports. We need to do triple support. And he also brings up that he's worried that Widow is not good for the team comps that are going to be showing up because they're going to be very dive heavy, and Widow doesn't do well with that. So he's going to start saying, hey, like, are there any other, you know, heroes you're good at playing? You know, like, are you good with Bucky or anything like this? And like, I'm just going to let you decide and kind of look at how he brings this stuff up and see, you know, where this kind of all starts.
Get that idea that we were.
If it comes
We
down to
lost.
winning and
What?
Oh, I jumped ahead a little. Hold on here.
on Clips, Greg Albert has made a lobby and it's him and Clips in it, bro. And then Kaiji. We're gonna
Just
jump
like
lobby.
can you
No, that
stop
just like
leaving and
really
rejoining?
Okay, everybody's telling me in the support tour or the 200k tourney they just watched, the super tourney, everybody played Deadpool, and whoever didn't have Deadpool auto lost. So I think somebody please learn support pool. I would learn them, but I kind of have to play like main DPS if
The
we.
thing is, I think Puffer wants to go tank pool.
We still have an upper hand by having a Gambit
Yeah,
in his
I agree.
backline.
Well,
Like,
that's the
I
thing.
don't think
Support
every
pool is
team
really
has
good
that.
with triple. That's
I'm
what
not
makes him
playing
really good.
so.
Is triple support.
If anything, I
Yeah,
can
we're not gonna run triple support.
We're not gonna run triple support for the tournament.
No, we're not.
Where did you get that idea that we were?
If it comes
We
down to
lost.
winning and
I
What?
play for-
Right. Where is this triple support coming from?
But I don't really
Okay,
want
then
to
we don't
I'll
play.
just walk
Okay,
out of
well,
spawn.
this is gonna be a hard tourney then.
Yeah, you like.
You just think
it's-
it's gonna be a hard round.
No,
You
I'm
kinda
guys. Want to try hard this
like,
tourney,
if
but
we don't run triple support, like hard meta, bro, we're never winning.
it's a $40,000 tourney, guys.
Yeah,
We're
but
gonna
you
need
can still
triples.
win on off-meta characters. Other people gonna be playing off-meta too. Like,
Yeah, I don't think.
I think
teams
you
are
guys
gonna
have a
walk out.
very different mentality than like other teams. Like I think
Yeah.
the other teams will just walk out with full
Thank you.
sweaty comps.
Of course they're gonna do that. It's a $40,000 tournament.
No, they're
Yeah.
not.
Talk some sense into these guys because they don't want to run triple support. We're gonna. They're
I'm
gonna.
not gonna triple support a character that I don't know how to play. What the fuck do you want me to do? Like,
No team wants to run triple support.
But every team will.
Drafted for triple support. No, they won't.
So you can kind of understand, I think, get the core of this whole thing. You hear Kingsman multiple times. It's a $40,000 tournament. I want to win it. This is what's going on at this previous tournament. We need to take this seriously because I want to win. And they're responding with, no, we're not going to do this meta stuff. Dude, what the yap? No one else is going to take this seriously. No one's going to care. And he's going, yes, the fuck they are. There's $40,000 on the line. And so, like, rightfully so, in my opinion, like, that makes sense. And he's going like, what are we doing? And he's irritated. He's like, we're going to fucking lose because everyone else is going to take it seriously. Spoiler for stream that won't be included in the video. He was so fucking right. And God, they were so nasty to him. Yes, they were. Now you notice that even during this clip here, just a little bit ago, he hopped into his Discord, and like muted up and was like, we're going to fucking lose. This is so common with streamers, muting up and be like, dude, we're fucked, or like something like that. Because he doesn't want to bring down the rest of the team. It's just for his stream, like that thing. He's like talking to them. Those are the people listening to him. And also they're going to try to use times like these where he mutes and talks or like voices his frustration against him when they also do the same thing. But we're not going to hear their side right now or later because we're watching his video. Cece, the team captain, made a response video. And it's really fucking funny, but sorry, cart before the horse. No one going to take 40K seriously? Certainly a take, yeah. It's very clear that some of these content creators are a bit more successful at this time than the others. And they clearly valued the money a bit less than Kingsman does. We'll just leave it at that. So, keep going.
Going back.
Can you play Bucky? Or are you mean Bucky?
Oh,
or-
here it is.
We play Simi's team.
So, and also, remember, this guy's been literally #1 before. He is phenomenal at the game. Has placed, I think it's like 1 above all or something every season. I can't remember the exact specifics, but he is very competent. The other DPS and the rest of the team, I don't think have gotten to his level. It's very high. There's quite a disparity. I don't think, if at all, very few times does he ever make that point or ever use his like competitive prowess as a reason for why they should listen to him. He just tries his best to talk with them and like get their minds to change to do something differently.
Zazza.
So this is where he's now going to ask Zazza if there's any other characters that she plays.
Okay. If we play Simi's team, Zazza, do you want to play Bucky? Can you play Bucky? Or are you mean Bucky? Or what do you got as an anti?
Widow's my anti-dive.
Widow is anti-strategy.
Bro, Widow is not multi-anti-dive though. Like I'm telling you.
Yeah. Hold on. Kingsman, you're gonna tilt me, bro. We haven't even played against them yet, bro. chill.
It's important to draft a good composition before the round starts. Or before the match starts.
No shit, bro. But you think Zazza's gonna swap after we had this conversation 10 different times?
Yeah, I don't know how to tell you when you keep asking. Like,
I'm telling you right now, she's gonna start on Widow no matter what you say.
I don't even think I've been playing that bad in our scrims on Widow either. Like,
Oh, I believe you. I believe you. I know you won't. I know you're not bad at the character. That's not my point.
I want Zazza to not.
So what you just heard, that's it. That's literally, if we wanted to, amidst this drama starting, if there was one core point that could get drilled into the head of everybody present, like the point Kingsman's trying to make, which admittedly, he doesn't like get this out eloquently at any point, but I think he's making the point multiple times. Him saying that Zazza should switch off of Widow is not a front to her ability to play Widow. It has nothing to do with her competency. If she was laser aimbotting them, it still would be an issue because it's a comp issue. It's not a matter of her being the worst or best Widow player in the world, although she did go 0-5. Well, that's kind of not the point I'm making. It doesn't matter if she's the best or worst Widow in the world. The point is that the comp that they're going to be going up against on a regular basis is going to shit on Widow because that's how the game works. There is a counter picking system amongst the heroes that allow you to kind of, The game is switching up and addressing those counters while you're playing the game. That's the dynamic part of it. Same thing happened with Overwatch. If you're playing Widow against a Winston, Tracer, Lucio comp, the Goats comp, you're fucked. There's too many shields in the way. They're jumping down your throat. Like, you can't do anything about it. And he brings this up multiple times, and they immediately, anytime that he is talking to Zazza about switching champions, I keep going back and forth. I'm sorry. I'm Dota brained, and Dota heroes are called heroes. In League of Legends, they're called champions. In Marvel Rivals, I guess they're superheroes. I don't know. But anytime that he brings this up to Zazza, everyone jumps in on like, why are you being so disrespectful to Zazza? Like, why? It's like they immediately associate whatever he's saying about her switching off with him questioning her competencies, which he makes very clear, at least to me, multiple times, and to a lot of other people, that it's not about her skill level. It's just about team comps. He just wants to win the fucking tournament. Meta cannot be ignored. Exactly. Or at the very least, if you're in a tournament for money, you take it seriously and you do what's meta. They haven't met me. They don't know anything about disrespect yet. Yeah.
For Christmas, I want Zazza to play Bucky, Phoenix, Hela, and we win the tournament for $40,000.
No, that's the problem with the fact that
Leaving
it's
my
like
family farm
half-creators,
to become a
half
mutant soldier was no life.
Guys, if we're banking on the fact that they're not going to take it seriously, then we're going to lose.
If I would have ended up,
Yeah,
We should be banking it on the fact that they are going to take it as seriously as possible.
Which is like,
Worst case scenario will happen.
God help us
we
all.
need someone on our team that considers all
Which means it's
possibilities.
probably not, right?
Yes, that we're going to lose if they run triple support. If they have something that they
have
can...
that mindset of we're going to
No. If they have something that they can run and they automatically win, they are going to play it. If it's $40,000.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
I'm blown away that Kingsman is making the argument, like has to make the argument, or feels inclined to make the argument that they're going to try anything they can to win because there is $40,000 on the line. And that point is either just not understood, or these people that he is playing with on his team just truly do not care. Go stream casual play. If you're just worried about vibes, if you're not worried at all about winning, I don't know why you sign up for a tournament, and I don't know why you pick cream of the crop players to be a part of your team at that point. Yeah, exactly. How are people upset about him wanting to win a tournament? That's a great question. I think we've gotten a lot of the main points out of the way for what the issues are. We don't need to go down the entire thing. Is this live? Yes, it is, JC. So, there is and like truly, this isn't doing it justice. In the video, I'll leave a link down in the description to this video so you can listen to it. But it is them truly time and time again giving Kingsman shit and making fun of him, calling him broke at times, even though he admits that himself. He's like, I want this money for that, and bullying him for, you know, tearing down the vibes, or blaming him for Zazza not performing well because he's, you know, he's asking them to switch because the team comp would desire it. TLDR, he ends up getting kicked from the team because they reach out to the event coordinator, say some stuff. We're actually going to get into a bit more of that later. And they end up going, I think it was like 1-8. They went dead last. They won a single game. So, you know, now we got that too. Very interesting. It went exactly as Kingsman predicted it would. How could they have foreseen that? Probably the most capable player on their team telling them that they're going to lose and how they're going to lose if they don't adapt. He was right. That insane. Mind blown. So he covers this. He barely kind of like gets into any of the trouble with it. Let me jump over to.
By the way, that goes from.
I'm gonna jump over to the event coordinator, kind of commenting on this as well.
While the other streamers were muted, well, I just have one clip here.
getting yelled at, you know.
Widow is
like-
she's a hit or miss character. Like some games
Listen, guys.
She's
I
not
have
gonna be good
no
every game. I like
morals.
honestly.
Why'd you
yeah,
block
but
Zazza,
I just
bro?
don't think
I'm
you
just
You're
saying
such a
purely for the
hater. How are you
composition.
doing?
Oh, sorry. This is them shit talking Zazza on their own. Just to, I guess, include a few more clips at the end. They're literally giving Zazza shit right now about her play, which I believe, which Kingsman never does. He never gives her shit for her ability to play it until at the very end when he's like, "This is my point." And again, he's not even trying to give her shit for her playability. It's just that the character is not going to perform well against the stacks that they're against.
Panda, it's
Like
been a while
Lucky
since we
or
talked.
something that can
Darling
peel
dear.
for
Are
the
you on
sports if you're getting
Matthew?
permadove like that is better. Because Widow is so frail and so squishy, and I know this because I've gone against every Black Widow, #1 Black Widow, all of them, and you
Because
run
girl
full
just wants their
dive
character.
in
No, I
top
know,
elo,
bro. Everyone thinks
you
this
just
guy's a
die for it and you
loser.
explode her
Kingsman's a
like a
loser.
bug. That's
They're muted, saying everyone thinks Kingsman's a loser. Cece's going to bully them even more. There's actually even screenshots of Discord messages to corroborate that as well. But yeah.
just what happened.
What's up, Derps?
That's such a good point. You're so right about that. And we're still gonna play Widow. I
Which, I mean, is a personal insult, which I never said. I was only telling people the bright composition. And here's what Basm had to say about me getting kicked out of the tournament.
I'll explain from
This is the coordinator.
my perspective as a tournament host what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Listen to me. Nobody better get hate. All right? No person better get hate. All right? If there's anything about the tournament, if there's anything regarding any sort of decisions, if there's anything regarding anything, put it on me. All right? This is on me. All right? It's my decision. This is my tournament. I don't like drama. I don't like talking about drama, but it's if you're a content creator, it's inevitable it will find you at some point. I know this is going to get edited and clipped or whatever and made into a video, so that's why I'd rather just give it a second. Let me collect my thoughts and let me say everything I want to say. Scored. So if anybody goes on to make videos about it, if anybody feels this is unfair.
Who the fucking chat is taking all the bit rate out of this video? Shame on you. Give it back.
You have your evidence. I have mine.
Oh my God. Did it get worse after I complained?
Kingsman was kicked out of the tournament.
Oh.
You have your evidence. I have mine. Kingsman was kicked out of the tournament. Not by anybody else. Not by any prod member. Not by anybody else. All right. The reason for that is because he violated the rules that are completely written perfectly in the Discord. And there's a zero tolerance policy. Now listen, nobody better give any hate to Kingsman. Nobody better give hate to any single person that's on that team. It is not on any single player. All right, this is on me for the decisions I made. This is my decision. He was kicked out was, for violating rules. All right, I'm gonna just say that because I'm keeping it as respectful as possible. All right, I am a tournament host. There is a level of creator respect, and this is not. I'm saying like somebody calls somebody a poopy head, they don't get kicked out of the tournament. There's reasons for this, okay? And it's not just a one-time thing because I understand warning is not an option. No, because
I think that's sufficient. I'm just gonna pull up a different clip here really quick for you guys. There we go. That's interesting. I closed the tab on accident. Kind of cringe low key. Give me 1 sec. This is way funnier with the timing I had. Oh, give me 2 seconds. Oh, booyah, I found it immediately. Let's fucking go. All right. I'm just going to put this here. Shout out to Yeet. This is that same event host here.
the people, when they come in here, when they hate, they're justified in what they're saying. They're absolutely right. They're absolutely right. 100%. No question about it. Like, there's no beating around the bush. I don't know why it's, like, difficult to admit when you're wrong and when you fucked up. I made a decision based off of haste and based off of misinformation, but everybody in the team knew what was going on. Everybody in this team knew what was going on, and the fact that nobody told me anything was... That's whatever. It doesn't matter.
So he's talking about there are people joining his chat and giving him shit, and he goes, yeah, I should be getting shit. I fucked up. I made a decision hastily off of misinformation, and that's my fault. Kudos to him for owning it in the way that he is right now. It sounds like the guy, I don't know him at all, but he said he's not really into drama. He owns up to his stuff immediately, is like, yeah, I'll take the hate. I kind of deserve it. I made that decision to kick him with, you know, misinformation, etc. I don't know him outside of this. So as far as I'm concerned, cool. You know, glad that he owned it. But, you know, you can clearly see the tone shift quite drastically between the two. Now, Charlie, Moist Critical, kind of the reason that I ended up seeing a lot of this shit, ends up making a video about this. He does like the skinny of it, goes over some of those clips. We're going to actually be checking some of the things that he's talking about here. Plays Black Widow or throws games, gets called Zazza now. I knew it as soon as I was seeing this shit unfold. Made rank 1 with a controller and rivals and got paired with content creators who'd be better off doing, I don't know what the GRWM thing is, but yeah, rank 1 with controller. Fucking insane. The guy's cracked. So speed. Whoa, chill. We have that video right from Kingsman. Okay. Well, the team captain, the one that you saw making fun of him while muted, calling him a loser and stuff. Well, they made a response to Kingsman's video. Really quick here. I just want to double check something with his. Get ready with me. Okay. Yeah, get ready with me. The videos. Okay. So, yeah. All right. There we go. Okay. I think that's all we needed to see from this one. I just want to play a little bit. She has a 15-minute video on this. You can see here the truth behind the $40,000 tournament. This is interesting. I'll just show you. Maybe let's just check top comment. Oh, my point. I was not the reason he got kicked. Why you think the things Luisi says, I did not say shut the fuck up, insult him at the end of call. She did do that sometimes. You're pathetic. Jarvis, show the dislike ratio. Jarvis, make my voice. People are claiming that she made her voice sound higher in this to sound innocent, which I think is funny. Yeah, it's like pirate software bad from what people are saying. And admittedly, there is quite a notice that the voice is higher, but maybe it's a different mic. I don't know. You're like the CEO of not taking accountability. Clearly not the best response, but let's see what she says. Maybe it's just a massive hate train.
To Kingsman's video and also to all the chatters that are going to come in and ask questions again.
It is pitched way higher. Yeah.
I'm just going to direct you to this. And it's the last I'm going to speak about it. I'll be addressing any allegations or anything that's not true, as well as I included a clip that Kingsman left out in his conversation with Entei, because Kingsman thought it was like rage bait or something, but Entei took the words right out of my mouth. Like, I could not have phrased it better.
This is at max volume. I will up it on your guys' side too.
Better. And if you take it from a third-party perspective, you might be able to digest it a little better. I want to start off by saying that I did not get kicked from the tournament. I was banned on Twitch for violating TOS, saying something toxic to my friend in chat. I've said it before, but this time it was around a bunch of haters, so maybe it got spam reported, but it was just for 24 hours. The issue is I can't play in the tournament while banned because if I get streamed and I show up in people's streams, it counts as ban evasion. And I don't want to risk other people getting penalized for it. But it has nothing to do with Basim or the tournament. The problem wasn't what he said. He didn't get kicked because he wanted his teammate to swap off Widow. It was because of the way he went about it, the tone he took, and the fact that he continued it for over an hour after being asked multiple times to stop. It was making the team uncomfortable, we were all playing worse, we were distracted, and team morale was just decreasing, and it just was not effective. And we weren't the only—
Now, you might have noticed that she is attributing, team morale being lower to them playing poorly. That can happen. That absolutely can happen. You can suffer from that with a bad mental. To go dead last in a tournament, though, you can only blame lower morale so much. But maybe I'm putting the cart before the horse. They're gonna bring this argument up in the future as well. Just giving you a heads up.
People uncomfortable, our own communities were raising concerns, and his chat also told him to chill out. So this wasn't just a snowflake scenario. I think this is what Kingsman is most upset with me about, is the green light, but I don't think he realizes how little I actually had in the decision. Basim was going to kick Kingsman from the tournament, no matter what I said. Basim sent me a Discord message saying, hey, this is an urgent call, are you available? And I said, okay. I muted everything on stream, picked up the phone, and this is what Basim said to me. I've been getting a lot of messages and clips about Kingsman's disrespectful behavior. He was saying disrespectful things about you guys while muted. He was saying disrespectful things about the tournament, and I'm just not gonna have that, so I'm gonna kick him from the tournament, okay? And then I say, okay, is this confidential? Should I say anything? And he says, no, I'm gonna handle it all. So that was the end of the conversation. The reason why I say green light was because I had the opportunity to advocate for Kingsman more. I could have been like, no, he's just really passionate. No, he's a really good player. But at the end of the day, it's Bosm's decision. And he decided to kick him from the tournament because of his disrespectful behavior.
Had to wipe her hands clean of the decision. So good on them. Wasn't her fault that he got kicked. Okay. Zazza05 not swapping. Wonder what she has to say about it.
They're saying, oh, why couldn't
That was a lie. I don't think he even said that to her. She just wanted to throw someone.
Zazza just swap?
It was a muted call.
The issue is that she didn't need to swap. At the start of the conversation.
Oh, I really like this. She timestamped this and everything. So maybe she's got a point here. Okay, hold on.
If you go on for an hour after being told to stop, that's disrespectful. That's how it is. And you guys are saying, oh, why couldn't Zazza just swap? The issue is that she didn't need to swap. At the start of the conversation, Kingsman asks, if we go against Simi's team, what do you have for anti-dive? Bucky, blah, 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 blah. And she goes, I can play Widow. And Kingsman responds, that's not multi-anti-dive. And I follow up with, we haven't even played Simi's team yet. We're about to scrim them, but let her try Widow. You've said this multiple times already. Just let her try Widow. And then he proceeds to argue more. And we go on to the next map, and you argue more. And then
so you might have noticed that even in this example that she's giving, she didn't respond to him saying it's not anti-multi-dive, which is a different thing than just anti-dive. And so she changes the argument from what he's saying, like, hey, this doesn't actually fix the issue, to, well, we haven't even played them, so let's just play them. Honestly, to some degree, sure. You know, like, I honestly, I wouldn't care. But then I forget for a moment that it's a $40,000 tournament. And then his follow-up, what she's talking about here of him arguing more, is him saying, you should have your team comp prepped and you should be thinking about and talking about it before you get into the game, before you start playing up against another group.
We go on the next map and argue more. And during this time, I'm telling him to chill. I say, chill, drop the topic, chill. Let her try Widow. That's the whole premise of it. And then we get to the infamous game where she's 0-5. I want you guys to understand, she was going to go 0-5 no matter what she played.
Oh.
Why? Because Kingsman was breathing down her neck, in her ear, for the last 30 minutes. She wasn't focused. She wasn't locked in. She wasn't going to play well no matter what she played. So you guys are like, that was her game. That was her game to show off. That was her chance to prove that it worked. No, it wasn't. Because during that time, Kingsman was still down her ear. We finish that map, and we go into the next game, and we're still arguing about it. At that point, I have to put my foot down as a captain.
Why was she an attorney? Yeah, that is a great question. Why was she playing at a diamond level? Why is she a one trick on Black Widow that has seen any sort of success? If under any amount of duress or someone breathing down her neck, she just literally cannot play. Like I brought it up earlier. This part will be in the video. And I won't bring it up earlier in the video, but it is so, like, you've got to be, it seems that it is so difficult to go 0-5-0 in Marvel Rivals. You have to just be jumping, like, you just have to hit someone. You don't even have to kill them, and it will give you the kill if your teammate kills them quickly after it. They're like assists. It is not hard. Like, it is so improbable that she goes 0-5-0. We're past, like, this being a morale thing about a breathing down the neck. If someone is bothering you like that to a point that you can't hit anything, makes it really hard for people to hear this and go, yeah, it was just because he was being overbearing. It's not how that works. And for her to say that she would have gone 0-5 on literally any other, it's not true. Scarlet would have done damage. You don't even need a hit scan. It just locks onto them. Like truly anything. It's wild. Now, additionally, from what I heard, she also had 200 ping. I'm an Overwatch player. I got to Masters in Overwatch on Widow, Tracer, McCree. If you're on 200 ping, you should not be going hit scan. Matter of fact, really specifically, you should not be hitting Widow. You should not be playing Widowmaker in Overwatch. You should not be playing Widow. Someone that needs precise aiming and actually being able to hit them on 200 ping, you are shooting at ghosts. Like that's just being respectful to your teammates that want to win the tournament, that you would switch off to something that can handle a 200 ping delay. Again, there's so much about it that is just like, they're trying to make this seem like it is a character attack, or Kingsman is trying to rip apart Zazza for being bad at the game, as opposed to just being like, let's work with the issues that we have. We're going to be dealing with people taking the tournament seriously. They're going to have comps that are going to shit on Widow. I don't even think he himself brings up the 200 ping delay. Truly, I don't believe he even brings that up. Maybe he does. I'm talking out my ass here.
And yes, I told him to STFU. But you have to understand, this is after an hour of dragging this conversation on, an hour of me asking him to drop this topic, an hour of just continuous arguing in the team. Yes, I finally told him to STFU. And after that, we won that map with Zazza on Widow. And then finally, the next game, Zazza's able to focus and shoot back. Because no one is down.
Hold on. Where is Zazza? 38.
Next game.
38-46.
Zazza's able to focus and shoot back. Because no one is down her ear anymore. Zazza's able to.
Wait a minute here. You might also notice that they didn't go the triple support thing that he was worried about.
To focus and shoot back. Because no one is down her ear anymore. No.
Okay, they all proof she's sell. Proof it was free, then prize. Weast gotta go for. Oh, I did see the Weast stuff. That hurts. He was on iFunny. With free turning though, you're ruining the competition for others if you cannot hold your own. Competitions are used to get invites to regional competing teams, even moist. Not this one. I am seeing that earlier too. She just had 230. So, but it was a free creator tourney originally, then they added 40K, but yeah, this game is so centered on flexing. So yes, and that is a point that I've seen brought up, and I'm a bit like kind of back and forth on it. So the tournament was originally it didn't have a $40,000 prize pool. It was, and you can kind of tell, like, they've done these kinds of events with other games in the past where they do a creator tournament. You've probably seen it with League of Legends. Tyler 1 and Ludwig have beef from that, from one of the League of Legends tournaments because Ludwig was so dog ass on it. But the point of those, usually they don't have a crazy prize pool because it's about connecting collaborators, connecting creators to have these collabs and work together and maybe, start some cool content together. But that changed and they added that. And I can understand it's like, well, we weren't expecting that at that point, but it's just like to have that and then to go to there is money on the line and having someone in your team who is very competent that's like, hey, I want to win this shit and I want to actually do this. I don't know how to get around like, well, I just want to keep it vibes alone. Like, I feel like I would be talking to an event organizer or something like, hey, can we maybe get people that want to win together? Like, I don't even know how you get to that point where it's like you joined a tournament. Like, you still should be focusing on trying to win. This isn't like an SMP server. I don't know. Let's see here. So you're saying Marvel Rival. Here's proof. What is this? Oh, what is the proof? This is so funny to me. It's so dumb. So proof is free. It doesn't matter. That scoreboard looks very sus. What heretic? What am I looking at here? This proof the Celestial max rank. Oh, they have hit max rank. Okay, so they have hit they have hit what is the one above all rank below it? Above that. What a mess for Kingsman. Feel for him. Her win rate is so bad I gotta wonder. Her win rate is 52%. Which is the bottom 50% of players. Her KD ratio is bottom 47% of players. I think one above all is like top 500. Okay, yeah. So he has been in one above all I believe he said every single season. I don't know how to confirm that. Heretic, if you can find that as well on this website. Thank you for providing this. The KD, I mean, KD is 4.5. I don't know stats for this kind of stuff myself. And her pick rate is 69% on Widow. Nice. So let's see here. Oh, her competitive overview is bottom 37% win ratio. That's interesting. Huh. She has gone down a bit. Okay. Anyway, I'm just kind of getting rival tracker is the best way to see stats. I'm not even sure. Sorry, let me switch back because this is probably boring for you guys. Let me. Okay, this is hit scan. All-time best Eternity. Is Eternity that's the highest? What has his been? His win ratio is top 3.5%, 70% win rate. Holy shit. God damn. Okay. I don't know if this is him hitting that every season. Maybe it is. I can't see. All-time best. Damn, okay. Well, I mean, the stats look good. I'm not going to act like I fucking know. If anyone else can confirm, check those links, let me know. Another account of his? Oh, he has multiple too. Is his alt account? Yes. Yes, that is correct. I forgot about that. He brought that up as well. He was literally saying he was playing on a separate account during one of the clips earlier. But okay. Kind of derailed going over the info there, but continuing on.
One is complaining about the Black Widow pick. She plays so well, at one point, Snakehaze swaps off of Venom and goes Magneto. And then by the end of the game, she's MVP. I know some of you guys are like, well, we can't look at stats. Like, looking at the scoreboard is bad. But this isn't about Marvel Rivals. It's about human interaction, relationships, and how you interact with each other. How you
it is absolutely about Marvel Rivals. It's about the tournament. This is like arguing against going GOATs in Overwatch when that was the meta team comp that you had to go. It doesn't matter how competent you are on any other hero, any other thing. If you didn't go GOATs, if you didn't, the Lucio Winston Tracer thing, you were going to get shit on. Like, that's what it was.
Communicate with each other. The first day I met Kingsman was draft day. He told me to join a call. I joined, and the first thing he did was question whether I was ready for the draft. He was judging who I was picking. And then he questioned Zazza's Black Widow, if she could play something else, start on something else, before the scrims even start. The first day of scrims was super chill. We're not running triple.
Oh, hold on one sec. Oh, okay, thank you. So, yeah. Wow, very high. Thank you. Who's showing me the ranks of the different things. Okay, there we go. What is... Okay. Sorry, I'm getting fucking everything. Looks like Eternity is max rank. Give one above all if you are in top 500. Oh, okay, thank you. Sorry, continuing on.
Support, Zazza's on Black Widow, before the scrims even start. The first day of scrims was super chill. We're not running triple support, Zazza's on Black Widow, and we're playing against Iron Fist, Magic, Penny Parker. We don't do bad. Like, yes, we didn't win every single.
Okay, Kingsman. So all right. He does 17K, 21K, stack 15. Yeah.
One of those maps, but I wasn't concerned about whether we were going to win or not. It was our first day of playing with each other. The second day of playing with each other, the first thing I hear coming out of Kingsman's mouth is, we have to run triple support. Final, like, that's it. We have to. And I was arguing. I said, not every team is going to walk out on triple support. Anyways, we go on, and then he brings...
Okay, just because not every team, the team that wins is going to go triple sub. Like, that was the issue. He wants to win. A situation where Kingsman is kicked off the team for asking their Widow to swap? Yes, it is.
The point of Simi's team and Black Widow. The only time that we talked to Kingsman was in the start of the scrims and when he was demanding stuff out of us. And that's why I say it's not a Marvel Rivals thing. It's about multiple days where he's just telling us to do something. And that's our only impression of Kingsman, other than the fact that he's good at the video game. From day one, I told Kingsman rule number
Sorry, okay, sorry. Your two impressions of this guy that you're not listening to, calling a loser and a bum and not listening to him at all, is that he's very competent at the game, very good at the game, and that he's asking you to do something different than what you are. The dots are right here. You just gotta just connect them, man. Like, God. It just, and I think maybe, and I don't know how successful the other creators were on Kingsman's team. He's in college. He himself says he's a broke college student. He wants that money. I don't know if like the $3,000 that they each split or something just wasn't as enticing to the rest of the team, but that's the only way I can seem to justify why they just think that he's being so rude or improper or like this is so stupid of him to be acting this way. Like I don't understand that part of this.
Number 1, don't tilt my team, and rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team because we're going to lose. A lot of you guys are underestimating how important vibes are in a team scenario. At the highest level of
Sorry, I forgot. This is my favorite part. They even labeled it Vibe Team.
competitive, my team is good at the video game. From day one, I told Kingsman rule number 1, don't tilt my team, and rule number 2, video game. From day one, I told Kingsman rule number
sorry,
of
I'm
Kingsman,
screwing this
other
up.
than the fact that he's good at the video game. From day one, I told Kingsman rule number 1, don't tilt my team, and rule number 2, don't bring the vibes down on the team because we're going to lose. A lot of you guys are underestimating how important vibes are in a team scenario. At the highest level of competitive esports, tier 1 esports, you will get booted from a team simply because your team doesn't like you. Even if you're performing, even if you're doing well, if the team synergy isn't there, you're not coming back for another season.
I don't know. Larry Bird kind of kept showing up in the NBA. Look, off the rip, one of the first things you say to someone that you yourself drafted onto your team is don't tilt my team. You've already created a them versus us, like a you versus us, dynamic immediately out the gate. It just feels like you are just not conscious of what you yourself contribute to the vibe of the people around you. Yeah. Y'all don't realize how much a vibe matters. Yes, we do. I'm a huge fan of Dota. Highly recommend you guys check out the what is it called? The true sites for the Dota International, largest esports tournament in the world for the years that I'm talking about. OG was the team. They won back-to-back TIs, which was not done until they did it. And they were like the team morale team, but they were also stupid fucking good at the game. And their carry player was literally, in my opinion, the best to ever fucking touch the game. Ana. Yeah, vibes matter for sure. But the vibes don't matter when you're not playing meta, when you're not actually, contributing to trying to make sure you guys win the game. Like you're already starting in the hole.
This plays a part in why I didn't advocate for Kingsman when Bossum said he was going to kick him. Kingsman already showed that he wasn't going to listen to the rules I set on day one, and so when Bossum said he was going to kick him for being disrespectful, I had no argument. A lot of you guys were asking why I even drafted Kingsman in the first place if I didn't want to be competitive. I wanted to be competitive. I wanted to win. I, out of all the captains, think I spent the most time looking up creators and deciding who I want in my comp. I knew a little about Kingsman before, and I knew he was a good DPS player. In the clip, I said I was going off the spreadsheet, and I didn't really know him, and it was because people in the chat glazed him. That was clip farm. I said people were glazing Kingsman because I thought it would be a sweet thing. It's nice to have viewers glazing you in other communities' chat. It's nice to think...
This feels like I want to lose weight, but I'm a little chubby. If there was $3,000 on the line and I gave that opportunity up, I don't think I could to myself really say I really actually wanted to lose weight. I'm sorry. I'm choosing to not go to the gym enough. I don't really want to lose the weight more than I want to eat food and not pay attention to, working out enough or something. That's not hard to recognize. I don't understand. I want to win the game, but the person that I drafted that has literally hit #1 in the region is telling us that we need to switch and follow a meta from a $200,000 tournament that just happened. I don't want to do that, but I do want to win. I want to win and not listen to the person who knows the game better than I do. I don't know. Sorry, any plans for updates to the Pirate Software saga? There will be a video out by the end of the month about Pirate Software, fun fact. So in the future. But continuing
that your community really fucks with you. But at the end of the day, it was mostly the spreadsheet. On paper, it says that
I've been one above all, top 10 every season, rank 1 a couple of times, rank 1 Magic, Bucky, Storm, Punisher, Strange, etc. I love competition. You read this. I love competition. We're not swapping. We're not going to swap. We're not going to listen to you. We're here for vibes, man. Yeah, we want to win, but... Oh, by the way, multiple times he's like, hey, I'm willing to switch to another support to run the triple support comp. Like, I'll pick up Mantis, or he even offers to play Doctor Strange at one point for a tank, and they tell him, no, he's good on Magic. You have LeBron James on your team telling you how to play the game to win, and you are bullying him. You are making fun of him. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how you cope through this and try to make this sound like anything. Like, I'm at a loss.
is one above all, and he plays Magic, Bucky, Storm, Punisher, Doctor Strange, and that he loves competition. He also says that he will try to ally GL and make sure we win. All great things. Nowhere does it say in the sheet that he loves competition so much, he will criticize.
I love competition.
It says that he will try to ally GL and...
It doesn't say that, but there's this really cool thing called, what is that called? Context clues. I've been one above all, top 10 every season. Does that sound like someone who doesn't like competition?
Make sure we win. All much, he will criticize my teammate for over an hour to swap. The only way I could have known...
Here's the other issue. This isn't criticizing her teammate. It's not criticizing Zazza. He doesn't criticize Zazza literally at any point. He criticizes picking Widow in this team comp. It has nothing to do with her, and they still seem to find it impossible to detach Zazza from the character and the game and how to play it.
That he was going to micromanage.
Not even giving shit to Zazza, just giving shit to picking the role.
The team was
or picking the character.
Other creators' opinions of him. But I would have had to do that for everyone in this tournament, and I just don't have the time. But when I met him, I told my chat, I was like, I fuck with that. Like, I fuck with someone that's competitive. That's fine. I'll make do with it. Like, we can work this out. When everyone signed up for the tournament, no one knew it was going to have a prize pool. No one knew it was going to have $40,000. All it said was Creator Cup. Boston wanted to surprise us. So every single person that agreed to play in the tournament knew that it was a creator-focused tournament and that there was going to be over 50% of the players were going to be win tricks. That's what everyone should have been prepared for. When I call Kingsman a meta slave, I know he plays Magic, and I know Magic isn't meta. The reason why I called him a
meta slave. The dude who hit #1 on Magic.
Meta slave. I know he plays Magic, and I know Magic isn't meta. The reason why I called him a meta slave was because the first conversation we ever even had was that he wanted the triple support. Then the second day of scrims, his first conversation with me was that he wants us to run triple support. And then the conversation came to Peel. He wanted the perfect counter to Hulk, Venom, Spider-Man with Bucky. And he was very adamant about that. He didn't want to even try playing Black Widow.
Imagine in the face of taking a tournament seriously, asking to play what is meta, and in return, making fun of that person for wanting to use the most meta, the most used and most, win high, the most effective way to win the game comp. Like, imagine noticing that, hearing them do that, and then make fun of them for doing it. Make fun of them for trying to win. Like, that has been I've been one note saying pretty much the same thing over the span of these last 8 minutes, because every single point that they make is just completely countered by you're bullying, making fun of, giving shit, calling them a meta slave, ignoring someone who is so vastly competent, So incredibly competent, so overly competent at doing this and potentially winning the tournament. And in the face of that, you have ignored every single possible way that you could have helped in any way win this. And instead got on a fucking soapbox and tried to like ego check him and bully him for wanting to win.
Right.
And also take the criticism of the team comp that he had and conflate that with, you know, criticizing one of the people on your team. Even you said during their scrims, you can make it work if you center everything around the Widow. Yeah, exact. And like he was trying, it seemed like, at multiple times to help them out.
Anything else. He just wanted the Bucky. And that's why I called him a meta slave, because we were arguing for multiple maps about the same thing about meta. He wants to play meta because he thinks the only way that we can win is meta. So I call him a slave to that meta. And you guys like to talk about compromise, like why didn't Zazza compromise? And Kingsman himself said that he would play Mantis. I know he only said that out of spite because we were in an argument and it's just like, here, take it. Like, it was a give me. I don't want him to do something he doesn't want to do. The same reason why I want Zazza to just play Black Widow. So I don't want to force her to do something she doesn't want to do.
I don't want to work out. Is it rude that my fitness coach, if I had one, would tell me that I need to work out to lose weight? Fun question for chat. You are a team captain of a team in a tournament for $40,000. Do you think maybe you swallow the idea of maybe making someone feel bad by asking them to play something that's a bit more meta so that you have a better chance of winning the game? What is this? Like, this is the kind of parent that raises a spoiled brat. Like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to get in the way of anyone having a good time in a tournament for money. Like, what are we doing? This isn't casual. This isn't just streaming to stream. They're playing to win. Like, I'm a broken record at this point. Like, the reason I wanted to cover this so fucking much is because, like, this is so easy. Like, I can't stand this. I love video games. Plan is to have a video game channel down the line. I love playing. I love getting better at video games, and I love taking them seriously. It's a blast. And to do this to someone who is so good and is a wealth of information to you, to do this and make great content with someone who's so good at the game, and to reject all of that and get on your high horse and be a complete asshole to the guy and completely misunderstand every single point he makes is just, it's mind-blowing, and it's so interesting to look at. Sorry, had to. Yeah.
Kingsman called her a hit scan flex, but the reality is she is a Widow OT.
Which game shelf? You're right, just which one?
The reason why I want Zazza to just play Black Widow is I don't want to force her to do something she doesn't want to do. Kingsman called her a hit scan flex, but the reality is she is a Widow OTP that can play Punisher and Hela Phoenix.
Probably shouldn't have called her a DPS flex then, if that wasn't true. In the same way that, let's make sure Kingsman doesn't put that he's been top 10 almost every single season if he hasn't been.
Another analogy is if someone says, I main Emma Frost, but I can play a Rocket or Luna Snow, that doesn't make them a strategist main. It's the same thing. Just because she can play 3 characters out of the whole pool doesn't make her a hit scan flex. Like, she has told Kingsman that she is an OTP. She's not a hit scan flex. Not once did the words hit scan flex ever come out of her mouth. She told Kingsman that she's an OTP. She never promised Hela Phoenix.
Oh, loser.
Yes, I did read out the chat. Because when I'm looking to my right, I'm reading chat that called him a loser.
Notice she has an excuse to everything that she says. Oh, but we do have an we do have an accountability segment. Let's go over that. Hopefully.
As team captain, I do have a responsibility to cater to all the needs of my teammates, which is why I'm taking accountability for the fact that I could have handled it way better. I didn't have to snap at him. I shouldn't have told him to shut up. I shouldn't have told him to shut the F up. I wanted Kingsman to voice his concerns and his wants and things with the team, but once it got to a disruptive point...
So wait, she shouldn't have said to shut the fuck up to him. I did not say shut the fuck up, insult him at the end of call. Or maybe this is a specific point, so never mind.
I should have just told him, all right, you know what? Like, for this game, let's let Zazza just try Widow.
It'd be really funny. Accountability won't even buffer.
And if it doesn't really work, then we can, and you're really adamant about it, let's just let her, like, we can try Bucky or another character. And I agree, my communication was bad because of that. And then also, in hindsight, maybe a warning would have been better and not a full kick. But at the end of the day, that's Basim's decision because it's his tourney. He invited Kingsman to play, and he can easily take him out if he wants to. I also want to say, in Basim's defense, Basim has a list of so many creators ready to sub in. So saying, oh, it's kind of weird how Moxie was able to sub in within 5 minutes, no?
Okay, so that bullying a kid, 20 years old, final thoughts, and tape reach.
Kingsman, what I'm trying to get you to understand,
Even
though,
in these
is that,
scenarios,
listen,
I am not.
listen, it's not just Zazza that you're affecting in this. It's also affecting Cece and your entire team synergy, because you're complaining about a comp that
Yeah,
they
but we
clearly
were
don't want to run.
synergized. We still synergized.
Fine.
We had a
Then you
game.
drop it. Then you drop
Exactly.
it. Then you
exactly.
drop it.
Exactly.
Bro.
I didn't say anything on the last game. I didn't even say anything.
But
I
you
just left the
did.
tournament.
You
I played
did,
ranked.
though. You said enough, bro. Dog, listen, I'm trying to help you. You did say a lot, man. You said a lot.
Didn't age too well. Put it lightly. So yeah, her response, she did have an accountability segment. It did buffer. Okay. Additionally, we have this other clip of Cece circling around on livestream fails. Just want to play this one for you guys as well. Let me go ahead and turn this back down for you guys. Hopefully it'll work. There we go. Okay, so I am seeing it kind of back and forth. The fucking look, I've made jokes like while I was like looking at this stuff that it has seemed to, based on some responses on Twitter, this is pushed women back 100 years. I'm kind of joking, but there are so many people that really want to make this a men-women thing. I couldn't give a shit less. I think that's really stupid. I think it comes down to egos, and the only person that's taking accountability is Kingsman, and I think it's just because he's had the most competency with it. It doesn't have to be a men-women thing. If you want to do that for a hoo-hoo-ha-ha, I don't care if you're cracking jokes, but if you're actually trying to make a point on how men handle the situation or women, I think that's really fucking stupid. Like, none of us are fucking psych masters that understand the difference in men and women dealing with being wrong and owning up to it.
What happened with Kingsman getting kicked?
So like Boston pulled me aside and it was just like, a lot of people were coming to him, like chatters and stuff, were showing him clips of him like saying disrespectful things about the tournament, like us as a team, and like saying we were gonna lose and all that stuff, and like Boston was just not having it, and so he asked me, and I was just like, it's kind of just like, if you think so. But apparently he was like muting in like while we were in Discord and then saying like, oh yeah, we're gonna lose, and these guys, my team sucks, and then he was talking about like how some other tournament he's in was like way better, and I think Basim was just not taking that disrespect, and low-key like I didn't want that disrespect either. Like I didn't want someone on the team that was just constantly gonna like shit talk us to his chat. So I was just like, yeah, I'm fine with that.
So I showed it earlier. She was doing the exact same thing to him. Like the other people are doing the same thing. Yeah, this is Mr. B's fault. Conflict really has nothing to do. Yeah, exactly. Holy shit, is Mother in chat? There's no way. Chill. 1 sec here. 100% an ego thing? Yeah. Those in chat, absolutely. Banner. 1 sec here. There we go. All right. Okay, so next clip we have here. Oh, so we have some like Discord back and forth. And actually, first off, I want to show this. right here. So we have, this is Zazza's apology thing. Give me one sec here. But so we have it here. Sorry, I'm gonna send something. So, this is Zazza. This is the person that was the one trick. Right here. So I wanted to go over this part. Zazza ended up making a response. We have some back and forth between them. I think we have a clip. This is also going to be pertinent because their boyfriend ended up making a Google Doc, compiling a bunch of shit. Sorry, need to take proper accountability here as well. This is also Cece apologizing on Twitter. There's going to be a bit more follow-up. Kingsman, and the whole reason that we're kind of talking about what we're talking about right now is we got an update from Kingsman because there were some back and forths with him and Cece behind closed doors, and now it's not behind closed doors, and he ended up showcasing a good chunk of it. And there's a bit more. So I wanted to start with Zazza first. We can go over this. So I'll just start with reading there. So, sorry, it has taken me a while to write out a response to the Kingsman drama. I am the widow player involved and wanted to take some time to collect my thoughts and reflect on the things that took place. Just to preface this post contains clarity and accountability. To start things off, I believe that there are a lot of people who have blown this way out of proportion when it could have just been solved with a simple conversation instead of escalating things. It's Marvel Rivals drama. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, for sure it got blown out. That is on everyone involved. I'm taking accountability for not swapping off of Widow when I should have. The games that we were playing in Kingsman's YouTube video were practice scrim games and not the actual tournament games, so I was hoping I would have a proper chance to show off my Widow gameplay. My choice to stay on Widow was never because of ego or wanting to throw, and the whole way through the tournament, I continued to tell Kingsman that I still wanted to try and wanted to help him win. The reason I initially said no to his suggestions was because they were out of my hero pool and I had no playtime on them. Kingsman was made aware of my hero pool from day one, and when he asked for Phoenix instead, I was too focused on processing the pressure that I was feeling from him constantly pushing me to swap. In hindsight, I should have just swapped to Phoenix or Gila so we could have practiced that too. So they were out of my hero pool. I had no playtime on them. Kingsman was made aware of my hero pool from day one, and he asked for Phoenix instead. I was too focused. So it was on... And when he asked for Phoenix instead, I was too... In hindsight, I should have just swapped to Phoenix or Gila so we could... So you are willing to do stuff out of your hero? I don't know. That's weird. As for when Kingsman said that he could switch to Bucky or Mantis and try that, that idea was never attempted because I said that his magic gameplay was really good and I thought that his magic was working. Oh, do you guys hear Socks? He's going crazy. Let me see here. He's going insane right now. He got groomed, so he's sorry if that's loud. Black Widow is competitively my best hero. And when I was invited and signed up for the tournament, initially there was no prize pool and it was labeled as a creator tournament. The 40K prize pool came as a surprise later on and was split between everyone who played in the tournament in teams from 8th place, 1st place getting 3K each for winning. So everyone ended up getting paid. I think a lot of people have been getting my voice mixed up with the other girls' voices and have been struggling to tell us apart, which has led to way more unwarranted hate than there has to be. I was never once rude to Kingsman in the VODs, even when asked to talk my shit. I will take accountability for getting stern after a while, being asked the same question over and over, and do apologize for that, as I definitely could have had more patience. However, I still don't believe that I insulted him in any way. If Kingsman is at all offended by any of my actions, then I am deeply sorry to him. I think he was just more so frustrated that people weren't switching and whatnot. You should know how to play them somewhat to adapt to the fly instead of making... Right, and like... There is some degree, like, they were picking people that aren't just, like, full, like, one tricks. This is just her throwing her boyfriend under the bus. Oh, yeah. Don't worry. Well, we will get there. Pretending not to see, the only reason they ganged up on him was because it was a guy advising a woman. I mean, let's be honest here. No. That's really stupid. Like that's a really surface level take on this. Because there was another dude there that was also making points that they clearly viewed it differently. This had nothing to do with the parts between legs here. Regardless, I'll keep moving on. On the topic of the drama, I would also like to address my boyfriend, and this is where it gets a little interesting, Kaplunk's input into the situation. With Cap and I living in the same house, I know how easy it is to believe that we work together on sending through clips of the creation of the document. The document. What is that? Kaplunk made a Google Doc compiling a bunch of examples of Kingsman bringing up that Zazza needed to switch. I actually have it. I was able to find a copy of it. We can go over it, kind of gloss over it. But you can see that people were not really happy with the document. It didn't do a super good job. I can confirm that we did not work together on any of that at all. There had been comments and concerns from Kingsman since the draft day about my Widow pick potential. On day one of scrims, I had told Cap to not send through any clips of Kingsman, doubting my Widow or muting up to speak to his stream as the day one games went well. I warned Cap that I could handle the situation of doubt by conversing, and that if Kingsman were to end up getting kicked from the tournament, it would bring flame on all of us. On day two of scrims, Kaplunk had sent through clips to tournament administration without me knowing, in a moment of feeling overprotective for me, so they were aware of Kingsman being pushy towards my choice to play Widow. The clips were passed on to a tournament host, Bazim, and a rushed, overconfident decision was made to kick, since taking accountability, etc. So let me pull over and show you guys the other part here. So she, it's like, I had no part in the doc. I did not talk about any of the clips or anything like that. This is a follow-up clip to kind of rebuke that.
Cece, did you see the document Cap was putting together about it all? Rage bait for more views? I'm not a rage baiter, bro. I'm not a rage baiter. He tweeted it? Yeah. Yeah, he's being very, like, straightforward about everything and putting all the evidence in there, too. He's actually... Cap has a lot of experience writing good documents like that, so... W Cap.
Sounds like you co-signed it. Hella. Also, I was seeing posts about it. I was getting reports from it. Apparently, they retweeted his document posting like the minute after it came out. So, feels like a bit of like a walk back here. He tried to switch to Mantis to help her get kills support. Yeah, and they shot down. Yeah. So, a bit of a rebuttal to that, but they actually have a part 2. Now that is a clip that came from this community note. Here is Zazza Stack states that she never knew or helped write the Google Doc. However, it had retweeted several tweets containing the doc as an attempt to defend herself. Then they respond even further here with the Google Doc stuff. As for the Google document that Kaplunk had released, all the information within that was 100% factual and drawn from the VODs. However, it didn't shed any light from Kingsman's side of the story, which I believe was needed too. About 4 hours you posted it everywhere. About 4 hours before the tournament started, I was downstairs crying from some misinformation. So she's giving more context. I was really worked up, and that's why Cap did this, and that's why he posted it. Yes, he might be my boyfriend, but that does not mean I have control over his actions. Just like everyone else involved, he's still his own individual, so it's more his fault. Never intended to offend Kingsman or throw away an important tournament to him, as I still wanted to help him win. But if he is at all offended by me, and then apologizes again. This is a lie. The TTV clip, which I just showed you guys, it's the same one. It shows Zazza supporting her boyfriend with no hesitation. There's a third. Also, just to leave a note here. Limiting. Okay, so it's comment limiting. Line, so it's less bad what she did. By the way, people are throwing games where Zazza is queued now, which is a shitty thing to do, but also hilarious. Kind of funny, also kind of like, I personally, like, it's funny to hear that, but I think that's really stupid. In the same way that, like, anyone that we are talking shit about, or like, showing them being a moron, like Pirate Software, Ms. Kiff, like Mr. Beast, anyone I cover, I don't really think it's useful to just go and be hateful for no fucking reason. Like, to just throw someone's games for this drama, admittedly funny, I don't think you should be doing it though. Like, it's just like, you're taking time out of your day to do something stupid that like it's just to be malicious. Like I don't think it's I don't have enough hate in my heart to go out of my way to waste my time to do it to somebody else. I say as I cover commentary drama, but I'm not doing it to be malicious. I'm doing it for a living and because I just find it interesting. Maybe that's why everyone else does it. So we have that, right? Point and laugh, don't point and harass. Exactly. I like that. I'll get that like a live, laugh, love tapestry behind me. There we go. Take proper accountability. Okay. So next up, we have Cece. Actually, first, let me show you guys the Google Doc. I moved my stuff in the wrong way here. So this was a copy of this clip thing here. So found it. It was a copy because he ended up deleting it, ended up like privating his Twitter, all this stuff. People keep arguing. I didn't mention the money involved, so I'll highlight it here. Tournament had a 40K, and he's like going over that. Starts including the links, and so these are links from Kingsman. This is similar to stuff that you've already seen in Kingsman's video, but they're just like framing it differently. They're saying that, you know, it's different. Maybe she wasn't focused on the money part of the tournament. That should have set Kingsman's expectations on his team's mindset. You can maybe think that, but at the same time, he still wants to win, so he's going to try to convince them to do something else. Zazza's, oh, okay, so Kingsman did know about their ping. Questioned Zazza's ping, and it was explained to them that she plays NA, and this is unavoidable. Cece also warns him that he better not crash out on her team. Okay. Ping's mentioned again with Lucia calling her a weak point. Kingsman explains the problem with ping despite being out of control. So I can leave a link in the video if you guys want to go through this as well. But it's that further back and forth. Anyway, reason that it got deleted kind of got shit on quite a lot. And that's why there's so many apologies from Zazza as well about it. And then we have Cece's apology over on Twitter. It gets interesting. Do we get to quank this one out in the morning, Mr. Milkman? Yes. Matter of fact, by the way, just a quick little heads up. If you are a member and you want to support me for like the 99 cents or whatever, I appreciate it. I am not going to be doing any content members only on YouTube because it keeps pushing it out to people who aren't members and like pushing it out a lot. And it's like, it's getting annoying for people. And I'm noticing people are commenting about it. I am probably going to switch over to like a Patreon thing and have VODs uploaded to that instead to not deal with that. Because I don't like that it's showing up. I would rather just be like, hey, if you want to join support, you can. And I'm just going to shuffle it over to a Patreon, probably for like the same like 99-cent thing, and just put them there. Because I don't like that it tries to advertise my member-only stuff in your guys' feeds. And apparently if you subscribe to me and have notifications on, it does it more. So I don't want to do that. But sorry, moving on here. I'm sorry I failed. Oh, it starts with the passive aggressiveness. I'm sorry I failed to realize that I need to take proper accountability on here as well. Many of you saw my replies and they were defensive, deflecting, and argumentative. I was busy fighting to defend myself and I've deleted them now because I realized what you guys really wanted from me was a sincere apology. I can't believe it took you that long. As a team captain, I have a responsibility to make accommodations for all my teammates. While advocating for my widow OTP, I also need to better respect Kingsman's wishes. Once the team environment became disruptive, I needed to de-escalate with a solution for both parties. A simple, hey guys, let's try this game with Widow, then the next one we can switch things up, could have worked. Emotions were high and I failed to notice, which resulted in me snapping at Kingsman. I apologize, as no matter what, raising voices and instantly shutting down a teammate is not the right thing to do. Saying that raising voice is not the right thing to do, but she did raise her voice in the YouTube video. I also should have reprimanded the comments directed at Kingsman once the scrims were over. I needed to hold everyone accountable. That would have probably looked better instead of supposedly reading one of your chatters calling him a loser and laughing along with it. Oh, okay, so she did call him a loser. I also apologize for calling Kingsman a loser, and I should not have read that chat in the first place. Okay, so it was chat, my bad. It was very disrespectful as Kingsman was just trying to win, and as a leader, I need to lead without emotions and a clear view. I said good vibes are important, but failed to create that properly. Before Kingsman's video went out, I had already reflected, which is why I didn't realize you guys needed to hear it too. I'm sorry my Twitter fingers went first and not this. I tried my best to be ready as a captain, preparing a spreadsheet with various comps and playstyles, but I learned that being a team captain is more than strategies. It's about everyone on the team. They all need to have a say. More than strategies. If you just ran triple support, that would have been the strategy. Even after the initial situation calmed down, Cece continued to bully Kingsman and speak ill of him across social media. Cece has a history of attacking other players and talking trash. Let's see what this community note leads into. Oh, interesting. So here she is on, I believe this is TikTok or Instagram here. Glazing Kingsman for what now y'all gonna lose, kicked out, y'all best player lol, he did it to himself. Kicked from the team, goodbye 40k, hello good vibes. 3k and we got better players and vibes now. All that energy to become top 500 on PC and controller a lot. I'm pretty sure he spent all 20 years of his life inside playing video games, which is why he lacks social skills. Good point that Moist Critical pointed out. You're a streamer. You stream yourself inside playing video games. What? Anyway. Yo, Kingsman cocksuckers, screenshot this. Y'all think I ain't seen the toxicity in Kingsman Discord with not spreading hate from the mods in Kingsman community? So, yeah, fight fire with fire. It's working like a charm. So then, let's see here. Close that one. Oh, okay. And then the follow-up here. Oh, this is good. You're going to see this a couple of more times, actually. I'm sorry I was going off the video and forgot to explicitly call this out. Earlier today, I woke up to 1,000x notifs from the day before, and people had just joined my server from Kingsman. I was having a panic attack, and I just started experiencing them. So in my freak out, I said Kingsman lacks social skills because he spends his time playing inside. I was angry and ended up lashing out at him instead of his community. I deeply regret it and apologize for flinging another insult out. It shows I have terrible character, but I will be working on watching words I say and getting help with my panic attacks. Now, little insider Quinthio info. I was diagnosed with an anxiety disorder. Got to do that Grippy Socks hospital visit due in part to it. Now, admittedly, everyone experiences it differently, but it is interesting that amidst a panic attack, you just kind of turn to ulting and talking shit to the people around you and overall just being a piece of shit. You know, it is, I guess it is possible that that is how it ends up translating for other people. So, you know, maybe it is just mental health. I hope that she goes on a mental health journey and looks inward and does, you know, the typical content creator response apology. I was in a dark place, and I'm going to be working on myself here. So there's that. Now during this, Cece's going to make a few other comments, but I wanted to jump over because in betwixt these, and a reason that she responds, has to do with Kingsman saying, hey everyone, I originally wasn't planning on posting this, but the first screenshot kind of messed with my vibes a bit. So here it is. So he made a Google Doc. Let's take a look at it. It's called the Cece files. Very based. Originally, I wasn't planning to post anything else on this, but I saw this. This is Kaplunk talking with an anonymous, you know, mystery person, saying, I don't think so. They have been at it for the last hour. It's between matches and rounds. It flares up again. I think it's the arguments between each other. This person says, go on an alt, clip anonymously, download the clip. If there's anything that can help us get him kicked off team, don't worry, plenty of people in line just as good. Kingsman, like everybody else, is replaceable. Playing for the money. Get the fuck out. There's no bans. Yeah, I'll go through it. Is your title about Bassam? It's likely the first and probably Marvel's Rivals. Okay, so just messaging under it. And this is just blind speculation, but the fact that he referred to it as helping us get him kicked off means that multiple people were trying to do that on my team. Kaplunk is Zazza's boyfriend, and I'm assuming this message is the one of the team members, and I'm 99% sure it's Cece. Either way, my vibes were off, so here's the DMs between me and her the day after I got kicked and posted the video right before the tournament started. Now, admittedly, I don't think this is Cece, or I don't know. And I also don't think that that's helpful, like the us get him kicked off the team. That can help us get him kicked off the team. I think that it could be people from their streams that want to get him kicked off. It could be viewers from any of the streams of the gals that were playing. Zazza, Cece, Luisi, like any of these people could have been like, hey, we want to get him taken care of. Like we want him off the team. I don't think that that directly is corroborating that it's her. But I think it's, yeah, I'll go through it. Like they're doing this. It is really shitty. But now let's get into their messages between each other. So they started chatting when all this shit was hitting the fan. Bro, please do something. These fucking NPCs in my Discord server, TikTok chat, Instagram comments, streams. Kingsman, as you guys saw at the beginning of his video, told them not to harass anyone like 40 times in my vid. If you have like Twitch names, I can ban them. Even offering to ban the people that are joining in. I'm not deleting the video. It's legit just the VOD, which is true. Most of it was literally just the VODs. But I've already told my viewers like a trillion times not to harass anyone, and I'll keep saying that at the start of my streams. Holy fuck, they think I'm responsible for banning you, and all I said was, okay, I agree, Basim. He was gonna boot you anyways, no matter what I did. I wish you asked for clarification before you posted this godforsaken video. Instead, I'm here fighting panic attacks and mass banning people on X, different platforms. Make another post or delete the video if you really care. A guilt trip followed by I'm having panic attacks, calling it a godforsaken video where he's mostly entirely just showing VODs of their interactions. Curious. Hello, do you have any response? Just like you want $40,000, $1,000, I want some peace of mind for the next time I go live. Comparing the $40,000 tournament winnings to I want some peace of mind for the next time I go live, kind of crazy. I'm not deleting the video. It's legit just the VOD. But I've already told my viewers like a trillion times, so this is what we saw earlier at the start of streams and banning whoever I see. She says, why not? You took my clip out of context before even asking me for clarification. You can re-upload the VOD again, no? The VOD is staying up, dude. I'm not taking it down. Nothing is out of context. It's just the 16th and then the draft from a viewer's perspective. They said, you insinuated I was the one who got you banned. You put a screenshot, a random Discord message from someone else saying I was sus for going into a one-on-one call with Basim. Kingsman replies, you said in the same vid, I have a boss call with Basim, sorry. And in the same video, you say, I greenlit it. I'm not here to argue. Yeah, greenlighting it's kind of like co-opting. Yeah, let's get him kicked. Oh, sorry. Are you uncomfortable that I'm not taking no for an answer? The same way you didn't take no for an answer for an hour? Or the fact that the only thing you said to the team was about money? Like, seriously, bro, why the fuck would I want to kick you if I insisted you stay after you said you want to go play ranked? Thanks for throwing me under the fucking bus and into unlimited harassment for X amount of tweets, weeks, if not months. Why is she talking like a fucking Magic the Gathering card? What is it, harassment for X amount of weeks? You paying the mana? What is going on here? Thanks for throwing me under the bus. This is the consequences of your own actions. Okay. Why are you here, dude? Sorry. I'm just gonna hide them off channel. Oh, sorry. Okay, so same way, the fact that you blah blah blah. Get your fucking clicks now, all because your own actions got you banned and you can't accept that. Crazy that they got multiple apologies. Usually I'd be mature, but I don't owe you, or sorry, usually I'd be mature, but I don't owe you that if you can't even see how you're in the wrong. You are an asshole for harassing Zazza for a whole hour, making her upset even after we said stop, and now I'm getting the harassment 10 times fold. What? Okay. Says, sorry to hear that. I think these are a bit out of order. Stop lying, you're not sorry. I mean, you also just got banned from Twitch the same day for your actions, which is a totally separate matter. Okay. I'm done talking. Good luck on whatever else. Okay, so this is a bit jumbled. And so he says, I mean, you also got banned from Twitch same day for your actions, which is a totally separate matter. For what actions, LMAO? I said something in chat to my friend. Okay, I'm done talking. Good luck on your tournament. He says, oh, it's completely unrelated. I'm assuming unrelated. And they responded back, you know, I hard defended you. When Entei drama farmed, I got into major drama in Creator Discord with a bunch of people just dogging on me for being upset Entei went behind my back to talk bad about you and Luck. I had creators tell me how you're a crash out and that it's not good I got you on my team and I still defended you. I ain't ever met such a narcissist like you. Interesting. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a psychologist. No comment. She then removed me from the Discord server with Rivals creators all over TikTok where we chat, and apparently she was the owner, LMAO. Also, on a side note, why am I getting messages like this? Oh, this is, we've kind of seen a few in chat today. This is, hey, I've been keeping up with the drama between you and those females, and, sorry, and even though I'm late, even if I'm late, my blood is boiling, so I'm going to write this essay about it. At first, I felt for you since I've seen something similar happen to someone I know on a smaller scale. Then I saw the last 2 minutes of your video and the 23-minute video on Basim's VOD where he shared your convos. After watching those last moments, I think you really deserve to get crushed. You let them gaslight you, and you gave Zazza a pass to use the misogyny card against you. You made it work. Yeah. Dude, incels seeing a woman lose. Huh, now's my time. I get if maybe it's like you just want to turn your brain off and you don't want to look at the context of what something is. So you just kind of revert to them versus us mentality because maybe it's funnier to you or just more digestible. But like, holy shit, to go out of your way to reach out to someone. He also called him the F slur. Called him F slur. Like it's about women. Like, how can you be such a loser? Misogyny. Like, it's so fucking stupid. That's what you're doing with your free time? All right, man. It's Marvel Rivals drama. It ain't that deep, guys. Timed out earlier in chat. Yeah, I dropped one too. She did the same to someone else in that Discord too. Well, I guess if she's the owner, she kind of can just set up her clicks and whatnot. But we got a follow-up because that came out and Cece saw it. I'm in the middle of class as I see this, but I want to be clear. Those DMs with Kaplunk is not with me. I would not know any. I would not know of any substitute list. Yes, I know I flamed Kingsman, but I have been trying to apologize since that night. Proof below, I sent it to my friend at first and then had someone else confirm. I was already framed in the video as the person who made the boss call. This was confirmed not me. Basim said Kaplunk message to staff. I really don't want to be instantly framed for something I didn't do again. I have 0 DMs with Kaplunk. This is going to get really interesting, guys. I already apologized for my behavior insulting Kingsman. I just want to move on, please. So this is the most PR message I think I've ever fucking read. Maybe it's honest. Take it as you will. Hi, I wanted to ask if you could be my messenger to Kingsman. Basically, yesterday I had a panic attack. Well, now we know why she was acting like a piece of shit to him. And asked Kingsman to make a statement / re-upload VOD clearing the lies on my name. And he said no and basically deal with it myself. Then made fun of me getting a 1-day ban on Twitch. So I insulted him for letting me be harassed, then called him a narcissist. I tried to message him again after he mentioned he was a good person, just lacked social skills, and reconnect, but I am blocked now, ... I don't like that our last conversation ended like that, though. I can try to send a message, but I'm low-key not trying to be involved super heavy. I'll shoot him a message, though. Well, yeah, I get that. I don't want you to be heavy involved either. You probably sent the message already, but I deadass just want to end things not in discourse. But I'm DMing because Kingsman and I don't share a server, and we aren't friends or I'm just blocked. Would you be willing to pass on a message? Got a little screenshot ready. Sure, friend. Thank you. And I would like this screenshot to be between us 3. I wasn't very kind when everything was going on, but I've learned a lot. I'm asking this message to be sent because our last conversation ended poorly. So this is them between it. So I wouldn't want any third party twisting my words. This is where it gets fun, though. So Kaplunk. This is the very beginning of your legendary conversation with Kaplunk. Wave. So it looks fresh. Here's a screenshot. And this is Kaplunk. And the activity was 5 minutes ago. Interesting. Now, I'm not sure. I checked on my phone. Matter of fact, so this is iPhone, or this is like Discord mobile. Now, I went on to Discord mobile and I noticed something interesting. If I go ahead and pop in and let me see here. Let me pull this up. I want to see if I can send this to myself over Discord here. I just don't want to mute it a bunch. Essentially, if I tap into a Discord chat like I am right now and I go back, it doesn't update the time. So let me see here. Can someone, let me go here. Someone, who do I not have added? This would be a really dumb thing to ask while I've got chat filled. Maybe if you guys want to figure this out, if two of you are friends or some people in the server, someone add somebody else using Discord mobile. I want to see if you add someone as a friend, if that counts as having activity up. Because you can see there's 5 minutes. This doesn't show up just because you enter the chat like this. So people are saying, hey, why do you have an activity time from 5 minutes ago with them if you've never spoken with them? That's the issue. We haven't messaged on Discord, so you could check on me. Well, I would need you. So my hypothesis here is that maybe it's just when someone adds you as a friend and you accept it, maybe that counts as activity. So I'm saying someone needs to add somebody else and check on Discord mobile and see if that counts. Like if you accept that friend request, see if that counts like when you accept the request as activity. Does that make sense? Because that would be the alternative if they just added each other after that screenshot was taken to show that they'd never spoken. I mean, you'll get a notification saying so and accept your request. Perfect. Okay, so people will figure it out. And just let me know what it shows on mobile. Because that could justify and make sense. I think it's when you pull up a message dialogue only in mutual servers. Never messaged before and you add someone as a friend, it opens a DM automatically. But does it show like, oh, 5 minutes ago is when that DM opened, is what I mean. Like it shows that activity time, because that's the part people are calling out. What is this? This is the bad attempt at damage control. This is the Cece files. They aren't friends on Discord, though. They are, I believe. Hold on. Am I crazy? Oh, they aren't even. You're right. Oh, I'm stupid. That's a great fucking point. I didn't even think about that. So I guess you don't even need to be friends. Yeah, send friend request. They aren't even friends, and they're showing up here. How could he show up in the activity if they haven't messaged each other? W alt account. How are they chatting though? Because they click to open a DM with them. That's all it takes. Okay. If that's all it takes, then understood. Like if that counts as activity, when I've tapped into someone's messages, because I've already had previous messages, it doesn't update the activity between them. So that's it does show the time. So that would make sense. That would be like a reasonable reason for it to have that activity time being so soon after the 5 minutes. Cool. Because I don't want to like, if we can figure it out. So if I message someone on PC when I haven't talked to them, it shows the time. It's reasonable from the looks of it. Okay. You don't have to actually send anything. As soon as you start writing something, it'll be there. Yeah, clicking to open a DM does it. Tested with the mutual on server that I am not friends with, and it said 1 minute. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. So then that kind of debunks that. So it doesn't appear, based on that then, that although it may be suspicious at first, doesn't look like Cece was lying about that. This could just be, this is how Discord works when you open it with somebody. Okay, cool. I'm glad we're able to figure that out. End of the day, even if I think these people are acting like shitters, I'd rather be honest about them being shitty as opposed to, pushing like a lie about them, and it was so easy to figure that out. So thank you guys for helping me with that. But so they did that. We got that response, and then let me see here. They ended up doing a follow-up thing. I want to take a look at this. There it is. Okay. So following after this, they end up putting this out. Excuse me. Perfect. They say, emotions are high and I've learned when to step away. If a response ends up necessary, I'll make one. Please react how you see fit to me being an ass. I know I deserve the same treatment I dish out. I am not the person in the screenshot with Kaplunk. I was not the one who reported Kingsman. My apology the day before includes all of my behavior. I have not been online since, and I've been holding myself accountable. I will continue to do so, except in the video you put out. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about that. Let me show it to you. Just gonna move past that. Yeah, I have a clip actually of this. So the Google Doc that you guys had seen earlier, this is the best drama 2026. The Google Doc, there is a clip going around because, well, the Google Doc in question that Kaputman, or what is it called? Excuse me, that Kaplunk had put out. Well, people were covering it as it had come out. And he was editing it while people were covering it. Oh! Oh. Oh, sorry. I have a tail right now.
I was like, yo, the script keeps moving. What is happening? Oh my god.
Oh my god. Now that might help understand why Zazza was so adamant about, like, that was my boyfriend doing that. I had nothing to do with it. Because in my time so far covering shit, I have gone over multiple Google Docs that have come out. We already looked at one with Kingsman. To not have it ready, or like you're like backpedaling during it to a point that you are fucking editing it while people are covering it. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god. Yeah, my ear bleeds. Yeah. I don't blame them for cackling. Say hello to Mother, Mr. Streamer Man. Hello, Mother. Thank you very much for the €2. Euros or pounds. So yeah, I can't. I don't know. So they did their best. They did their absolute best. It did not pan out. Is Mother in chat right now? I'll give them I'll give them ownership or moderator. But yeah, so they're clowning. Where are they? What is their username here? Type in chat, Mother. Am I just stupid? You're lying, cinema hoe. I don't see their name popping up though. Bummer. Brother, I like 50 character limit. I'm not made of money. Understandable. But yeah, so we have that. Now, actually, kind of in tandem to that, we had something interesting come out from Kaplunk. So Kaplunk was also streaming, okay? I want to show you guys something. I don't know how valid this is, but Kaplunk being Zazza's boyfriend, we got this states in his return stream that Bassam and his production team were out to get Kingsman before he did any clipping for them.
Less than 1,000 followers here. How did I get him kicked? It's because Bassam was already out to get Kingsman. and his production team asked me to get the clips. I can show you.
And then apparently so like the messages that we saw earlier that Kingsman had posted, this came from Kaplunk saying that it was people on the inside that wanted to get rid of Kingsman. To my knowledge, Kingsman had like 30,000 subs on YouTube. I don't even know how big he was on Twitch. Probably a lot bigger now, which means I can't really get an accurate estimate. He's insanely good at the game. I don't know why the person who's like, I'm not interested in drama, being the event host, would want to hatch some ploy during a creator tournament to get rid of Kingsman. It doesn't add up. It doesn't add up. I don't really understand what's going on there. Let me see here. Even as I said that the shit you put in the doc are cherry picked. Okay, so even Bassam shit on his Google Doc too, which is interesting. So yeah, I don't know. Maybe just a blame shifting thing. Kaplunk was already complaining about Kingsman before Bassam's team asked him for clips of it. Already complaining about Kingsman. Interesting. Checked out was a poor student who actually needed the money. Yeah, exactly. That's why you get shit on so much. So, right. I think as it's culminated so far, unless there have been updates while I've been covering this on stream, this is Kingsman getting a sponsor. He got, well, I mean, he's been reached out to, I should say. Oh, God, I'm jumping ahead. But really quick. So, okay, we're going to cover it all. So, this first part here, Cece made a reply. This is from Kingsman's post. He was like, also glad to see. So apparently they just turned the server into glazing the other people on his team. And then have fun with your meeting, blah, blah, blah. She said, I made a quote. These DMs say the timestamp is today, but it was immediately after I uploaded my video. And I saw all those hate comments for the first time saying I was the ringleader who got you kicked when I am not. I'll take the screenshots insulting you to the chin. But it is not proof of me talking with Kaplunk. And then Kingsman said, that's pretty epic. Also, sent some pictures here. You are her friend. I don't know her, bro. And then over here, I don't know what this is about. I've been here. I don't know why you can't see me. I'm mad. Wait, this is really dumb. Why can't I? Genuinely, I don't think I can see your chats, mother. What? Why do you have to send money? Maybe it's just because you're scary. I added you as a mod. Maybe that'll work. That's so strange. I added you as mod. Maybe that'll fix it. You're actually shadow banned. My top mod for my Discord, shadow banned here. So him and I are chilling this screenshot. Kaplunk has to explain when the team is arguing to this mystery person. Yeah, I think it's pretty clear. This is that they're not the mystery person. Does this keep getting worse? Mod rivals, CC files. Where is it? I want to see. You know what? I'm realizing it's probably dangerous to scroll anywhere on Twitter on stream. So give me one sec. There we go. Okay, I found it immediately after that. Oh yeah, people are making fucking crypto coins off of this. Don't follow them. Yay! Mother's showing up now. I think you got hid by someone. Dare I say, Shelf probably fucking hid you off the channel or something. That'd be really funny. That's really fucking funny. Anyway, so Infinity Mice commented under this. We would like to apologize on behalf of our previous partner for the situation during the tournament. That behavior doesn't reflect our values and we've addressed it. If you're open to it, we'd love to send you a mouse pad on us, wishing the best. So just getting a mouse pad for free. That's interesting. That is very interesting. Who's this previous partner? We've been made aware of the situation involving Cece during the recent creator tournament. While we have worked together previously, we do not support her behavior that targets While we have worked together previously, we do not support behavior that targets or disrespects other creators. As a result, we will not be continuing any partnership moving forward. We believe in keeping competition respectful. We wish everyone the best going forward. We're going to find a way to contact him at the moment. Yeah. So great PR move by Infinity Mice. They saw the easiest fucking snipe for good PR and they seized it. Business is business, if you will. Good show, Kingsman's Growth. So now, quick question. Like, I want to see what you guys are thinking, because I haven't really been able to like really chat with you guys. This kind of starts to close off everything that we have out so far in regard to what has come out. I'm honestly probably going to re-record this to make it a much more bite-sized version of this to, you know, get everything out, because I think we focused on a lot of stuff that isn't necessarily relevant to, you know, updating people. But what did you guys think? And while I'm asking you guys that, I'm going to check Twitter. I'm not going to scroll it in front of you guys because it's Twitter. But I'm going to see if anything new has happened since we started streaming here. Oh, the first thing that showed up. Hold on.
It's Anti-Grow. By now I know you guys have all seen the videos and drama surrounding thousands of people speaking on this to this tournament, and I've chosen to remove myself from certain events such as this tournament that are objectively big opportunities for Zazza, who's another member of this group, told about me. I literally made 2 videos, which I will link in the description below, both of which I said...
Hold on. So apparently this is about Cece and Luis, who used to be the duo for Kingsman, that immediately jumped ship. It won't matter in 10 minutes. So apparently, there's another user by the name of Antigro addressing previous problems with Cece and Luciasa. I want to watch the tournament. I don't know where the tournament. I don't know if you've seen the Twitch tracker, but Kingsman went from 400 viewers to about 5K. I sent the Twitch tracker on Discord. Thank you. Thank you. That's really fucking funny. Let me see here. We go. Let me see here. Oh shit, we might have, there might be more Mizkiv drama. I'll have to check that later. Uh-oh. Okay, let me see.
Nothing derogatory or inflammatory about Luciasa. Both videos were literally just clarifying the fact that she was literally lying on behalf of me, saying that I said things I never said. You can imagine at this time being literally told to be silent and not stick up for myself. Someone with literally 10 times my following, Cece, basically said that if I made any further attempts to create videos to try to clear my name of lies, I would essentially not be allowed within this community of creators, which would obviously take opportunities away from me, such as duoing or trioing, being involved in content related ideas, tournaments, basically just being able to use this as the hub to collaborate with other creators. Again, this group is the place for Marvel Rivals creators to talk to each other. I received threats to be kicked from this group if I stuck up for myself. This was coming after approximately 1 year of me streaming, starting from 0 viewers, working my way up to about 50. I was finally accepted into this group that would open a lot of doors for me, and then upon being accepted into it, I was literally just threatened to remain silent about any issues, or else I would then be removed from said group. For this reason, this video and what I'm about to show is not just for me, without receiving threats to be silent. Nobody slander and clearing my name properly and fully. It has only when they are involved, some tournament men. My point is, when there's not an eye on this type of stuff, it just goes. And there's
sorry, I'm watching this fresh with you guys. I just want to see if he's got evidence.
Zero
to go
accountability.
With this.
It's only when there are eyes on the situation where suddenly we're apologetic and in the wrong.
So we've kind of covered the main stuff if you're just joining in, and now I'm checking Twitter and seeing if there were any updates while we were covering it, and this apparently is another user by the name of Antigro addressing previous problems with Cece and Luciasa.
Okay, so let me start by saying that I was invited to this Bassman tournament. You can see this invitation right here. This is from December 17th. Again, I did.
Also, Sarah, welcome to Quankers. Thank you, thank you.
Decline being able to participate. I don't think this is relevant towards anything, but a lot of people have said I don't get to comment on this because I wasn't even invited or involved. I was invited. Next, I'm just going to substantiate everything else I've already said. So basically, the context for this entire situation, I'm going to briefly go over. Luciasa was making a lot of claims about me to her viewers, saying that I had said things about the Charlie Kirk incident and posted videos and stuff like that. Basically, things that I just had never said. She was telling her viewers that she no longer wanted to associate with me on behalf of this, which again, I could care less about that that specifically. The issue was that she was attributing an ideology to me that I didn't have based off things I didn't say. Again, upon making a video clearing my name of these lies, this is the DM that I received from Cece. So I'm just going to go over some of the most relevant parts here, and then you could read whatever else you'd like. To start off with, she claimed that my viewers were harassing her. I made it very clear multiple times that I don't condone anybody even speaking to Lucy directly or going to her stream or anything like that. If anything, actually, I was being harassed and I made that known. I was literally getting dozens of burner accounts calling me.
Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can pull this up on TikTok because I want to actually be able to read these Discord messages, because if he actually has proof, that's gonna be potentially big. Way to go make chocolate milk. Dude, fuck yeah, Frosty.
Hello everybody, it's Anti-Girl. By now I know you guys have all seen the videos and drama surrounding the most recent Marvel Rivals tournament, specifically regarding Kingsman, Zazza, Cece, and Luciasa. There are literally thousands of people speaking on this from the
I'm trying to see...
giving their takes.
Oh, full video on YouTube. Okay, hold on. Let's see...
Hello everybody, it's Anti-Girl. By now I know you guys have all seen the video.
Okay.
Hello everybody, it's Anti-Girl.
Chill, chill. Here are both links to the TikToks mentioned. Okay. Let's see here. Okay.
She was telling her viewers that she no longer wanted to associate with me on.
So let's see here. Yo, just reaching out to you because I think I have to do it in some like mediatorship, but I hope you and Lucy can privately talk it out because on her end, it's getting to the point of harassment from chatters. 100% agree you can defend yourself however you want, but compared to her speaking to roughly 200 viewers, you brought it to maybe 12,000 people and counting. The harassment she'll face is just going to steadily increase indefinitely, and I don't want that for any creator. She brought it to my attention, and I saw your videos, and there's a lot of stuff that's not on me to like nitpick or pick apart, but she showed me clips in her VOD that had her saying MB if she got it wrong and her basically backpedaling. It's hard from a creator perspective to take something that happened on stream and then go make a TikTok on it because it brings too much unwarranted attention and makes a bigger deal out of things than needed to be. Usually with stuff like this, creators go to Twitter, but I think rival creators love doing everything on TikTok. Anyways, I know you're just defending yourself, but I don't know if you plan to. I kind of have to give you a warning. If you keep making multiple videos on it, it'll have to count as harassment and I'd have to kick you from the rival server. But like only if you do. I think you are your own person and you're allowed to post whatever you want. And I don't care usually what happens between creators, but I can't condone future videos from either of you on it. So I'm hoping you guys can settle this peacefully. I took a peep at the comment sections and it's just a lot of negativity brewing towards the both of you. And I'm traumatized from seeing that stuff from my Valorant days. Bro, what? Why? If he's defending himself, okay.
On behalf of this, which again, I could care less about that accounts calling me names throughout my streams, again, based on things that didn't happen, which is why I made the video. I want to clarify too that right here, she makes a comment saying that Luciasa backpedaled. I'll get to this in a moment, but I specifically did speak to Luciasa about this. I'll show those DMs in a moment, but there was never any backpedaling. There was never any public statements that were made to clear my name of something that didn't happen, except for the ones that were made by me. Again, any public assertion.
So he's claiming that they were saying some shit about him talking about like Charlie Kirk or something, and he's saying, I never said literally anything about it. And they like, you know, essentially dirtied his name and they never backpedaled or walked it back.
Lies warrants a public correction of said lies, which is what I did. So right here is where I received the threat from Cece. I was told verbatim.
And you heard that, you know, I'll kick you if you continue with it.
What was said about me isn't true and didn't happen.
So he says, hi there, I'm hoping we can have a discussion about this because I understand where you're coming from and I'll just offer my perspective. Anytime I've spoken about this, it's been a result of reviewers coming into my stream, DMs, or TikTok video comments calling me such things as a racist or white supremacist. I've never just gone out of my way to speak of this unprovoked. It wasn't until after she confirmed to me that she did in fact state publicly that I represented a certain ideology based on something I posted. However, what she publicly claimed I posted, I literally never did. I think I have every right to simply provide proof that I didn't. I've asked her in DMs multiple times to publicly clear the error, which she never responded to, and then I made a second video so that I can simply avoid speaking on it altogether on stream, directing people to the video. Secondly, and more importantly, I've said many times that I don't want anyone commenting in a negative way to her viewers. That's counterproductive and something I won't stand for. This guy's just covering everything. I have every right to clear my own name and provide proof that was said about me isn't true, and it didn't happen. My second video, I stated that it was also the last video I'm making on the situation. I don't see how you're counting anything I'm doing as harassment. She made false claims about me, so I'm publicly proving they're false. Literally on my same video, she commented a photo of someone laughing at someone crying. I'd categorize that more as harassment, considering I'm simply doing what she should be doing, disproving false claims. Cece responds, yeah, I know this pretty much, and yeah, I think what you did is fine. I'm saying it'll be a problem if you continue posting more, like making more videos. And from the times I've watched your streams and your content, I know you wouldn't promote harassment or send anyone her way to attack her. It's just unfortunate social media allows anyone to say whatever they want. Yeah, like her saying that he lied? What? Apparently they donated enough money to cover the entire 40K for Kingsman already.
Double down and continues with the threat. It'll only be a problem if I continue. Do you see how from my...
It feels a bit like a slap in the face. Can't make a video to clear my name, false statements. And yeah, and I told her off about her BF. Oh, okay, so Luisia's boyfriend's also doing that. Did you give her an equal warning or for simply lying on another creator's name and not fixing it? Like, I just cleared my name. I never said that what she claimed I did. I'm allowed to defend that.
I said something at school. I told her I'm happy to talk. I will be removed.
She said she addressed it publicly to her stream about the mix-up. Says she thinks she got you mixed up with Avenue. Okay, she never told me that. So these are Cece and Luciana were both together. Like they were both a part of this team and shit. Okay, she never told me that. The last contact she had with me was accusing me of using her for money just because I made a video defending myself. Then she posts a photo in my video clearing her lies, laughing at a crying person. Like, why do I receive a warning? Yeah, I assume you guys probably weren't chatting. No, you aren't getting a warning for what you've done so far. You're getting a warning to not do something in the future. Like, don't keep making videos on it. But I just made a video clarifying her lie. I wasn't planning to, but do you see where I'm coming from? I'm so confused. All I said is chill. You made a video already. Like, the video's fine.
Speak on.
You're giving him a warning if she, like, lies about him again. Like, if she lies about him again and he clarifies it, that's going to count as a warning. What?
On it.
No, I was just threatening you about your future videos. As the team captain that is trying to take accountability now. Lucy and him finally getting messages. I'm done streaming and don't want there to be any bad blood between us. I want to actually communicate things privately because you said yourself that you didn't even watch my live and you were going off of chat. I don't appreciate you posting a whole video about this when I didn't even get to talk about it to you. I'm not sure if this is for TikTok revenue, but human to human, I'd like to actually talk to you if you feel offended by anything I said. He says, I'm happy to talk about it with you. That is a crazy statement, though, to imply this is for TikTok revenue. As I've said multiple times, I'm simply making a video to clear my name of something that simply didn't happen. I really think that's a wild thing to say, Lucy. Lucy was Kingsman's duo partner in Marvel Rivals and completely flipped ship and was like bullying him and giving him a ton of shit during the tournament, by the way. Ooh. Okay, can you let me know what I accuse you of so we can start from the beginning and I can better understand why this is such a big deal? Wait, hold on. I really don't appreciate you insinuating I'm defending myself for money. Like, I don't really want to gloss over that. I made a video since I had dozens of people in my live DMing me and saying that and I made a video since I had dozens of people in my live and DMing me saying that's were untrue and had no founding. I don't give a fuck about money from TikTok. Okay, so I'll start by saying I try to go into all situations assuming that I don't know factors involved, so I have no preconceived ideas, etc. I don't want any ill feelings. My issue today was that, oh, sorry, I'm in the way. There we go. Here, we'll make it real for you guys. Transform. There we go. Is that me reading it? Yeah. My issue today was that upon being told you unfollowed me, and the claims were that you said something along the lines of, I said to pray for Charlie Kirk, I immediately discounted that as just a possible random chat accusation with no real basis that I should consider. However, after seeing you did in fact unfollow me, and you yourself said you unfollowed me for the same reason as the chatter, that means that you've spoken about it in some capacity on stream or in a public setting of some kind. So my next logical question is, what did I say or do that made you unfollow me? Then I find the reason you're unfollowing me is based off of something that didn't happen. I never said pray for Charlie Kirk or any such things. And actually, I'm a bit upset that you made claims in a public setting that are unfounded and untrue. He's just
never been responded to.
Just labeling everything out. And she never responds to him. What? Hold on, let me flip it back over here. There, now it's real again. Can we add some Subway surfers? Yeah.
So this is what preceded the threats from Cece. I basically went out of my way to handle this situation with Luciasa. She accused me of defending myself for money. I was basically told by the leader of this Marvel Rivals community that if I make any further videos or statements on it, I will be removed. I once again reiterated.
So hold on. So they said, are you going to respond to any of this? Again, I'm quite frustrated that you made claims about me publicly that are incorrect and unfounded, then accused me of doing it for clout or money. That's just super wild and toxic.
Community that if I make any further person, I don't want drama.
Jeb, how you guys handle it? So yeah, they're just bullying this dude and being like, we'll warn you if you keep fucking talking about stuff.
It is serious.
So they have a history of just like fucking bullying people? I'm not sure what the issue is. Talking to you as a person more so. In reality, her saying something to her 200 viewer stream is nothing. Sure, you have a couple of randos that come in and harass you and whatnot, but people are stupid. What? Yeah, it's not a big deal, even if what she said was untrue. Just fucking walk it off, champ. What? Bro, all it takes is one person to show up in your chat and be like, oh yeah, by the way, like they follow this kind of thing, and then the 5 people that you have amassed just leave. What are they talking about? What?
And due to the multiple warnings I've received. So this is really the first time I've been able to actually speak on this issue. Again, to summarize, I think it's relevant.
Yeah. That's not bad. Like it's got a wow. Okay, so yeah, wasn't the first time that they've done shit like this. So it looks like they're kind of bullying other people too. That is such an improper way to handle that. Like, why did she get involved in it? This is getting dark. I'm convinced more people, this is an inside job. Well, Lucy and her had already done this. Like, you even saw at the end, she was saying, like, even if what she said was that, like, even if it wasn't true about you, she only did it to a 200 viewer audience. So, like, it's not even a big deal. What? What? What the fuck does that mean? Isn't that exactly what she's complaining about now? Yeah. Yeah. What the actual fuck? Yeah, why does him muting? Why does Kingsman muting have anything to say? What is Kingsman muting and saying stuff, which he wasn't even like really talking shit? Sorry. Okay. So that is new. And then apparently, I guess some from Optic is saying, what does it say? We got someone from Optic, huge game org, reading up on the Marvel Rivals 40K fiasco. Why on earth did a TO step in to a team-based argument and make roster-changing decisions? Never in my decade plus of hosting events have I gotten involved into inner team dynamics and felt the need to change anything. You got a professional rep saying you dog shit at your job. Yikes. That was good. Okay. Wait.
I really have a hard time with it. It really does impact my day-to-day life. And blaming a panic attack on being a bully is a fucking loser thing to do. Using mental illness
based. Which community response widespread. Yeah, also all these apologies. I do appreciate these, like, I fucked up. Like I do appreciate that. He did at least own up in what seems to be a much more honest way than either Zazza or Cece have. Oh my god, that's insane. Everything happened as of today. Let me get this pulled up. Culo! Levite, levite. Dale. Yeah, Mr. 305. I've been informed of everything that happened, and as of today, sorry, just reading this now, I've made the decision that Cece has been removed from @Solaris GG and its creator program. I want to clarify, Solaris and its staff, other creators, had zero involvement in the tournament. All of Cece's social media posts and messages. The actions done and the insults said towards Kingsman by the group of streamers is not something I'm happy about or what Solaris stands for. Adios. Adios. Yeah, they're losing everything. Wow. Wow. Damn. Still can't believe a creature can exist that would mock someone for wanting to win a tournament while playing in said tournament. Yeah. Every sponsor to CC and not sure why. Okay, it's a misogyny thing again. Okay. Damn. I can't wait to hear about the panic attack here. That's crazy. That does just kind of fucking irk me to see stuff like that. Because he got called out and now sponsors are. Oh, wait. Uh-oh. 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 I think Cece's deleting shit. Hold on. Oh, they deleted something earlier. Oh, okay. Wait. I think maybe it's Kaplunks. No, they're not deleting stuff. Okay. Maybe it was something older that got deleted. Are they? Yeah, and Solaris co-opted. Yeah, from our owner, we're dropping them. Holy shit. Actions have consequences. She deleted like the past 48 hours of tweets already. I don't think she did. They're still up for me. I loaded up her profile and it showed up. Wow. They're right. Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not seeing. I don't think there's anything else crazy that's dropped other than them getting kicked from their org. Really embarrassed to know that I share the same partner program as. Yep. Okay. Yeah, I mean, okay, this is the part of streams where I'm like, I don't really have anything informative. I'm not finding anything immediately, so I don't want to waste your guys' time. So if you guys would like to, I'm gonna go play Tarkov and kind of decompress after stream. You guys want to join Discord and shoot the shit? If Ahmad, if you would be so kind, spam the fuck out of the Discord link in the comments here. That wraps up this drama. I'm honestly probably going to re-record this to make it much more digestible for a video and just make it work together better. Cover the new stuff like you know, the her getting kicked from the org and all this shit, and just streamline it for you. The VOD, I'll just leave up. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to do members only because I don't want people that are new here that are subscribed to get inundated with a bunch of like member only stuff. It'd be weird. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Guys. Okay. Okay. Did a Marvel rival dev notice about this? I haven't seen anything. It'd be in their best interest to not involve in drama. Oh, that is really cool. You can see Kingsman got 19.5k viewers. Beautiful. Okay. So, yeah, and people are already saying people are pulling Zazza stacks when people pick when people are picking Widow. Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for popping around. Kick rocks, Mr. Quintio. Ban OAT137 for 10,000 years. I'm playing a tournament. Okay, yeah. Well, thank you guys so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sorry, I was kind of like trying to laser focus on the Twitters and whatnot. I hope you guys enjoyed this. This was such a fucking fun one. I'm glad people started popping out towards the end. I know who you are, Oz. Have a good one. Yeah, and I'll catch you guys in Discord. I'm gonna go grab a drink and be down and pop into Discord, chat, play games. I've got some quests to do. I've almost got Lightkeeper unlocked. I'm obsessed. But enjoy your guys' evening. New vid covering this will be out. Whoa, calm down. Shortly. I'll see you guys later. Adios. Peace. Bye.